What up? What up? How you doing, y'all? Turn up for the family, turn up for the squad, turn up for everybody that you know and you love. You feel me? It's your boy AD, and that's all day, and I'm in the spot. You feel me? I know I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, late night, shit, open forum. So just gonna be chilling, talking about random stuff tonight or whatever. It don't really matter. I see I got a poll going right now just to see what y'all think about this, because I would love to know who y'all think is better and shit. Probably add some more and whatnot. But yeah, just gonna be chilling. Shit, no topics. I know I normally come with a topic, but no topic tonight, and it's gonna be open. So it is what it is to me, you know. Just gonna chill out, kick it. Maybe we can get some conversations going. Maybe, maybe we can talk about some shit. You already know what it is, right? Much love out there in the streets. Went through a immense ass goddamn heat wave, 3-day heat wave and shit. Heat indexes in the 110s. Yeah, that shit ain't no joke. Man, the weather out here is fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, we literally get a little bit of everything out here. Like, it is just ridiculous. Make sure you prepare, right? Hey, what's up, Raven? He said, be mean to keep them king. That's funny. That's funny, right? Like they always say, you can't take kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? I don't intentionally try to be mean, but if it's asked for, I will give it. But I don't intentionally try to be that way though. I try to keep it cool, you know what I'm saying, and just keep it reasonable anyways, but we know how things go. Things can't always happen that way. Dreas, what's up, Dreas? Dreas said, I love some Prince, but I'm Team Michael Jackson. I feel you. I feel you. I love Prince too. Yeah, man. It's gonna be very interesting to look at this poll and see. I'm gonna look at it later and just to see what people think. You know, what's up, Silent? How you doing, Silent? Good to see you, man. I hope everything is well with you. I hope you've been doing all right, my man. Good to see you again. Again, this just is a late night open. I'm gonna drop links, so if anybody want to talk and chat it up with your boy tonight and just chill out on a Thursday tip, I'll be doing that soon. I'm gonna play a couple of songs because I want to jam out for a little minute. I voted for Michael Jackson even though he was a POD. What is up with that POD word too? Like, how the hell? Since when does POD equivalent to the actual term? I know, but hey, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I grew up hearing all of his songs. Yeah, me too. Me too. I definitely did. See, now I got to take it back on some shit. Now I gotta. Let me play a couple of tracks. Like, who remembers that? Like, on some real shit. Who remembers this? Are y'all expecting yet? Here you go, Silent. Here you go, man. Here you go, man. Remember what I said? I was like, you know what? You will probably be one of the first people we ever tell if that was to go down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Silent? But much love to you, bro. Much love to my bro, Silent. Silent be cracking me up. But do y'all remember this theme song?
Is that girl from gym class? No, that's me. Oh. Who is she and why does she have her own song? Did someone take my lunch? Pepper watching it operate. Pepper she's like 1 in a million. Pepper what's the quarter 7th grade? No, it's cooler than Pepper. She's her own biggest fan, Pepper. Ice bar, get ahead! You can't Pepper.
Yeah, I just took it back a little bit with that. Yeah, he know what it is. He know. In Pepperin. Boy, that used to be my motherfucking soul back in the day, man. I used to watch that shit. What up, Hidden? What's good, bro? Raven said, get your money up. Things are getting extremely expensive. Yeah. And they're talking about inflation all day on the news, right? It's like they're getting you ready for what's to come, right? It's like they're letting you know so you just deal with it and you think the shit is normal. Even though we know inflation exists, right? Like we know the shit exists. But it's kind of crazy to me because they've been kind of over exaggerating it lately. And I've been noticing that because I be trying to keep up. But let me play some more tunes.
nigga. I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone, pull up, boy, I'm selling the dope. I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone, pull up, boy, I'm selling the dope. I got coke and I got lean, I got K on the way. A young nigga in the USA, I'm moving the game. I got bitches out of town who like, hey, where you stay? I be like, hold up, I'm up to come out to LA. I keep that coke up in my coat. I keep that coke in my coat. I'm out here selling, out here moving, out here come for your throat. If you out in that shit, how about what? Boy, pull up. You know my shit is out here stupid, look like jerk. Drugs. Selling dope, I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up, boy, I'm selling the dope. I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up, but I'm selling the dope. I'm selling weed, I'm selling Molly. I got bitches like Holly. She be riding down the highway, fucking listening to new jams. Now I'm selling 30 grams, all for the high. Nigga out here in the kitchen cooking like I'm high. Oh shit, on the spinach, boy, we could muscle up. Out here moving weight all day. What the fuck you want? If you ain't buying shit, nigga, do not call me. Hey, bitch, ain't gon' ever call me. I'm selling. Give a fuck about telling. All my friends is no fiends or 3-time fellas. I can't wait till I get out. Boy, I'm chill on the couch. I made 100 last week. Nigga, I'm back out. Selling dope. I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up because I'm selling the dope. I'm selling dope. I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up. I'm back to selling the dope. Keep that coat off in my coat. I keep that coat in my coat. I'm out here balling on a nigga. I will come for your throat. We slashing dash all your night. Nigga, beat me with a sprite. I got lean, I got white, I got whatever you need. At the Taco Bell on highway, nigga, come and see. Yes, I be out here moving all night. Into see the little some man, bro. Fuck about your bad low. Feeling like an action chips and looking like a fan, bro. I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up, I'm out here selling the dope. I'm selling dope, I'm back to selling the dope. What call my phone to pull up because I'm selling the dope. I'm selling dope, hey, I'm selling dope, hey. I'm selling dope, hey, I'm selling dope, yeah. I'm selling dope, I'm out here selling the dope. Call my phone to pull up because I'm selling the dope.
Yo, what up? I'm back. I'm back in the trap. And you already know that's all day. Hidden, what's that? What's that you just dropped? What's that? You already know I'm chilling in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop this link. Just chilling. Let me see what this poll looking like, man. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, 5 votes for MJ. All right. So most people think MJ is better. I just want to know, man, because we know Prince. Prince was pretty talented. Like, I feel like he had a lot of really good stuff. But a lot of people like to say, "Oh, well, he's like this person, and that person is like that person." But I just want to know because I feel like, yeah, they kind of do share certain qualities, but I do feel like it's definitely a difference between Prince and MJ. So I just want to know what y'all think. But I'm not surprised that MJ would actually be winning this shit. I'm not surprised though. Cause music, man. Music is so important, man. Music is so powerful. It's more powerful than what a lot of people think. That's why if you pay attention to the music, right, it all kind of be similar through the decades, right? Go to the 1950s, it was a certain way. You go to the 1960s, it was a certain way. You go to the 1970s, it was a certain way. Here we are in 2020, fucking 2020s, and it's a certain goddamn way. Even though right now, I don't think the music is quite evolved yet in the decade. I don't know what y'all think. Like, I think this music is still kind of sitting on the same level from the 2010s. I mean, I don't see anything quite yet to make me be like, oh yeah, man, this is gonna be the goddamn shit that define the goddamn decade. I just don't really see that at the moment. But you know how it be. Sometimes it takes time for the stuff to catch up. So we'll see what's up about that. But yeah, 83%, man. So yeah, he getting it, man. He getting it, dog. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta grab this lighter. Hold on. I don't know where the hell that other one I had. It's somewhere over there. But whatever. Shit. Use that one. No, fuck it. Use that one. But anyways, yeah, y'all. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope y'all great. I hope everything has been popping, man. You know, we in the summertime vibe, summertime smoke. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody is trying to stack that paper, get on their rail. You know what I'm saying? Because I be seeing a lot of fuck shit. You know, but a lot of fuck shit that I talk about be actually like in my real life, you know, because I do see a lot of fuck shit. And I just be shaking my head. I just be like, wow, man, this person is doing that. This grown ass person is doing that. And it be so sad to me because a lot of people be acting the same, but they be thinking they so different. Like, you're not different. You're doing the same fucking shit. And again, this is in real life, man, because I'm telling you, I be seeing some crazy shit, especially through this hot, like, yo, we literally been hitting hot ass temperatures, man. And you'll be surprised. You know the old saying, right? How that old saying go? Like, heat brings out the crazy in people. I honestly think it do. I honestly think the heat can bring the crazy out of you. One is a dancer, the other is a musician. True. Yeah, because Michael was like more of a dancer. That's what kind of kept him going, right? Prince didn't really dance like that, but Prince played the guitar, and that is true. Even though it's pretty sad, though, that the first time Prince ever appeared, they booed his ass off stage. It's kind of sad. It was somebody else like that they did like that. Just straight booed him off the fucking stage. What up, Mysteriously? What's going on, man? He said, "You Are Not Alone" is my favorite Michael Jackson song. Oh, that is the jam. I should have played that. Oh, that's the fucking jam. I agree with you on that, MK. Well, I don't think that's... I'm going to have to think about that. Like, what the fuck is my favorite MJ song? But I will tell you this. "You Are Not Alone" is just... It's just such a fucking special, touching song, right? That's the type of song that'll touch your heart in a good way. In a good way, you know. It's been too hot. Yeah, man. How the weather been going on out there, bro? Because out here it's been ridiculous. Today it kind of cooled down a little bit, but it was still like 90s and shit, close to 100. And it's been nonstop. But tomorrow should be a break, but then it's gonna come back again. We had a streak like this in May as well. Nah, that shit ain't cool, man. Come down here in temperatures like this, you better have some fucking AC, or you better be having some water or some shit. That shit get real dangerous. And I feel sorry for anybody, you know. I feel sorry for anybody who got to sit out there in that shit. I feel sorry for a lot of these kids too. A lot of these kids don't have no choice of what they do or where they go, and they got to end up in that shit. You know, a lot of these parents don't even want to deal with their kids. So they be like, hey, take your ass out there in that fucking heat. I don't give a fuck. I be seeing that a lot too. Like, goddamn, these motherfucking parents just don't give a fuck about their kids. I kind of noticed that. I noticed that. You know, you got kids, do the best you can for them and try to make them a better you. Don't get them and then be mad at yourself and be fucking pissed off because you had them. But they'll never tell you that. But then they'll sit there and brag about the fact that they got them so they can use you to get shit off of them. But the whole time never really give a fuck about their future, where they going in life, or nothing. It's pretty sad to me. And it's starting to become more normal. Like, I feel like the norm now is being mediocre. Like, that's the norm now. Let's be mediocre. Let's be evil. Let's be fucked up. That's starting to really become the norm now. so society can just constantly become degraded over time, which it clearly is. Society is clearly breaking down like a blunt. And said you should try Man in the Mirror, MK. Oh, well, I kind of like Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror. I kind of like that song. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I did like that song. Nasir said it was supposed to be a really bad storm, but it passed me. Yeah, that's kind of like how yesterday was, but it came like super late at night though. Nasir said I took my niece and nephew to the playground today, and I wonder what happened. What happened? Was it a good time? Y'all had a good time, or was it just hot as hell? And me, I'm thinking about setting up shop out here. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm thinking about setting up shop out here, bro. Like, shit, man. I could probably make some good fucking money selling waters or some damn popsicles out here, man. Selling some shit, man. It's hot as fuck, man. You can make that goddamn money. But then sometimes, on the other hand, I just be thinking like, man, fuck it. I just think I just want to help them, man. Just help the little kids. Cause honestly, I don't like to see the little kids like that, man. I don't. I don't really like to see kids not get the things that they need in life because they didn't ask to be here, you know. And that's why I feel so bad about them. But these parents still be thinking they alone and shit by having care. Like, no, take care of your motherfucking children, man. Stop fucking abusing them and fucking not caring about them, man. Stop doing that shit.
Hey, hey, and nothing much. I'm just chilling, enjoying the night. And I seen the topic, so I'm like, well, I seen the voting poll, and I'm like, I have to come in and talk about Michael Jackson because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I
Mm-hmm.
don't get down. I don't get down with all those accusations, all that other stuff. I'm just talking about the music.
Oh no, right now MJ is winning. And MK, you say you never ever having them at all. Are you sure about that, MK? I hate it when it rains and it's hot outside. Yeah, me too. Like you
Well,
was
yeah, that happens.
it down, right?
I seen MK talking about taking his kid I'm sorry, not kids, niece and nephew to the park, and that's cool. I used to do that all the time. Take them to the park and just I like to see them having fun. If I have time and if I can do it, I love to do that type of stuff. So that's cool.
No, I agree. Cause again, I really do dislike to see these kids. Like I see too many kids in my life not getting the things they need. And I see too
Yeah,
many parents in my life trying to flex on the kids. Like you flexing on them. You not really doing what you should be doing for them, you know. And a lot of
that's
them
not
is,
cool.
and to be honest with y'all, man, a lot of them is some ratchet ass, just fucked up ass females, man. It's sad.
Yeah.
And then you be
Yeah,
looking
that's
at them,
sad.
and then you be looking at them like, okay, where's the family? Where's the home? Where's the foundation?
That's
Nah,
sad.
y'all still playing games like y'all little kids yourself while having hella kids. Yeah, I see what the fuck
Yeah.
is up. I
Because you
see
know what?
what's
I never want to give kids the wrong impression, but I would give my last. Like if I had back in the day, if I had like $4 or something, I split it. Like me and my niece and my nephew, we gonna split that and we gonna make it work. That's back then. And now it's just if I'm able to do it, I do it because I want to. I want to. I love seeing the smile on kids' faces. I
me
love
too.
it.
I like to see children get a better take on life. You know, it's a lot of people out here that ain't never had a mother, never had a caring father, and they living a rough life. You know, this is why I always
Yeah.
say some people have it too good and they just don't fucking realize it. You know, be appreciative of anything good you got in your life because there's a lot of people out here suffering, man, that had no fucking choice amongst it. And anybody who overcomes that shit is one strong ass motherfucker, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. And just be grateful. Be grateful. Because now, some of these kids, some people, some kids are spoiled. Some kids do have people that give them the most. I can't give you, I cannot pay for you to have like a $200 gift or nothing like that. But I will make sure you're happy for what I can afford. That's what I can do. And they always do. So that's what I'm going to do. Long as they're happy. I don't want to see kids suffering either. At all.
But seriously, kind. So you saying you wouldn't want like a little version of you? Not at all. Like, cause he's saying kids require too much attention for him.
Well, mysteriously you help take care of your niece and nephew. You'll be all
Yeah.
right.
Well, maybe that's why. Right there, right? And yeah, Garcia, that's true. I love that. Now that's one
Hmm.
of my favorite Michael Jackson songs right
That's
there.
why I love Michael Jackson. I love Prince too. Don't get me wrong. I love Prince, but Michael Jackson is it's just my icon because I love like so much. I just love so much from Michael Jackson. Hey, mysteriously,
What
Hi.
up? What's
how you
happening, man?
doing?
But seriously
Um,
said he ain't got time for them chilling.
No time
well,
for chilling.
I've been hanging out in the biracial space.
Oh Lord.
Oh, how is the biracial space?
Right.
Um, well,
How is it over there?
uh, it's some controversial stuff over there.
Do they be fighting too?
Yeah, they do,
Oh
but
my God.
most of their beef is with black people, and
So it's like biracial versus black.
they see themselves as an alternative, and they think the black community is all broken and stuff, and they want to leave it.
So where
So
they're
when you
going?
so when you say biracial, like what type of bi? Because you know when you say
All types,
biracial,
all types.
okay, so you saying it's all types, but for some reason they don't like blacks.
No, they don't.
Why is that? Like, is that all of them or just some of them?
Um, um. Well, the ones who have a black parent, those are the ones who don't like the blacks.
So they don't like the black side of them.
No, and
But do
I
they
seen
understand
I
that
seen one of them.
that's the side of them?
Yes, I seen one of them post a documentary. Um it was about they think that biracial or mixed race people are superior because of more genetic diversity or whatever.
Uh
And
huh.
I only watched a little bit of it, but it
Mm-mm.
was whatever.
So you saying it's an actual space? I never seen this space before.
Yes, it's an actual space, and they think black people are just ratchet and ghetto and live in poor communities and stuff like that, and they see themselves as something better,
Mm.
and they don't really want to associate themselves with the black community. A lot of them.
Well, it's like where do they live? Because honestly, I see black people who can be ratchet and ghetto, but then again, I see black people who are not. So I'm like, why is that the only form that they're seeing?
I don't know.
What's up? Finally, what's up?
I can't. I mean, I'm not biracial, so I can't say too much on it. But it's just like goodness. It's kind of sad though. It's kind of sad that that's what they see for black people. That's
Hmm.
sad.
Yeah, it sounds like pretty much like your average stereotypes. Your
Yeah.
average stereotypes amongst black folks. That's what it sounds like to me,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
like
sad.
I think a lot of them are like low key mad at the black community, um,
Mm,
even more so than white people, and so
wow.
they just want to be like in their own spaces, and they don't want to be associated as being black. They want to be associated as being biracial, and they
I
want to be
mean,
around other biracial people.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do see a lot. I see a lot of wrong done. But the thing is, I see a lot of wrong done in all races, though.
Mhm.
Honestly, I do. I see
Mhm.
a lot wrong in all races, but like I just focus on black because that's my race. So I'm like, man, we need to do better when it comes to the wrong done in our race. but all races have a lot of wrongdoing. So it's like I
Yeah.
don't understand when people, especially if you're mixed, like why do you just pinpoint it to black? If you're mixed, then why you don't see the wrong done in white
Um. I
or
think.
whatever you're mixed in, you know?
Yeah. I think they just feel like have their feelings hurt against the black community or feel unwanted by the black community. So
Okay,
that's why they
I
don't
get
want
it.
to be a part of it.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't judge a person. Like, if a person is biracial, even if they were mixed with black, like, I wouldn't be judgmental of them because me, I'm the type of person that always takes account of who a person truly is. Like, that's what really matters to me, right? At the end of the day, who are you? You know, and what do you really do in your life? And what are you really about? What makes you special? That type of shit. Like, I feel
Hmm.
like that's what's really more important than saying, oh, this person is mixed or this person is this
Hmm.
and that. See, that type of stuff throws you off from who people really are. And then when certain people see you, they might judge you when they don't really know you, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, and I think when a lot of biracial people they speak on their experiences or what they go through, and a lot of black people like on social media they get really angry and upset about it, especially when it's like directed towards how they feel against like black people or like how black people made them feel or and they get really offended by it. And I think that's another reason that they want to be away because they don't like want to be in the pockets of black people, like they don't want to be like a less than, and and all. I think they just want to speak their voice.
Hmm. Well, it almost makes it sound like you're saying like they don't just want to be acceptive or who they are. I mean, society is pretty cruel as you can see, especially cruel against black folks and shit like that, you know, and it's pretty obvious with all the bullshit narratives on an everyday basis. So I can understand why that's happening because they want to fit in with the norm and what they see on TV. So they like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of this without even knowing who the fuck they really are or what's really going on. Because a lot of people are nowhere near educated of the world around them. A lot of people don't know shit about who they are or what the fuck is actually going on with themselves and what's really being put out in the world. And I feel like a lot of people just let emotional shit and fucking he say, she say shit affect how they really feel and think about themselves. And I feel like that's
Hmm.
disappointing.
And
Hmm.
also, right, like you were saying, I think about who they are around, like your family,
Hmm.
like their family. You know, that's what I think about because if your family put a certain thing into you and help you just accept who you are and know who you are and your certain race with this race or that race, then you won't feel so insecure when you come around black people. Like, say you mix, right?
Uh-huh.
Whoa, Lord, why am I so close?
Ah,
Okay,
it's all long, I
like
know.
God. Okay, anyway, like you come around black people and you're mixed. Like if already you already have a black mom or a dad and you have a black family, like you shouldn't be like insecure when you come around black people. Or if you have like a white mom or a dad, you shouldn't feel insecure when you come around white people when you're mixed. Or
Yeah.
for any race if you're mixed. You should already know your family and you should already know their race from your family. That's why you're mixed because that's your
Hmm.
family, that's your people. So in that case, I feel like man, maybe you should if you do feel that way, maybe you should look at your parents or your family for and that's not good, right? That means they're not doing their job because you should already know how to feel when you come around your race, no matter if it's one, two, three, or four.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And like if you like side with like black people, like they'll belittle you and like they'll call you a light skinned savior and all these things, and they'll call you names and they'll see you as stupid or less than what they are.
If they
Uh,
try, that's what I'm saying. If
just
they tried
random.
that, you should already know your family. You already have your family who are your race. Like you shouldn't even
I
be
agree,
worried
Raven.
about it. You shouldn't even be worried about it. Like you should
Yeah,
already know, okay, I'm used to black people, I'm used to white people, I'm used to Mexicans, I'm used to Asians, anything that you're mixed with because that's your family. So when you go out in public around these people, if they try to mess with you, you should already know, like, hey, that's who I am. This ain't nothing new. You can't intimidate me. I'm around this all the time.
nah, I think I understand where MK is coming from. Like some people will try to try him because of that, right?
Mhm.
Like some people might try to try you and feel like, oh, well, you ain't black enough, and you this and this and
Mhm.
that, this and that. Like, look,
Well, and
man.
that's ignorant on their behalf because you're mixed. So you shouldn't say you're not black enough. Okay, you're a mix. You didn't choose to be mixed. You're a mix. So that's ignorant on their behalf. And I know it's not
Right.
that easy, so I understand too. But that's ignorant on them. If they do that, that's ignorant on them.
What's up, River? What's up, man? And yeah, man, like shit, you don't know how people parents did the jiggy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
People
why it's ignorant
parents
on
did the
them.
jiggy. That's a part
And
of
you
you.
know,
They got
some
together.
people some people be weird like that. Oh, you
You know,
light skin. Like what the heck? Oh, you mixed. Like what the heck? You ain't asked to be none of those type of ways. So if they do that, it's just ignorant and just dumb. They have some other type of anger going on that have nothing to do with you.
I'm making a new
Okay.
poll. I'm making a new poll. Hold on, y'all.
Okay. I'm still talking about
Michael
Michael
Jackson won
Jackson
that one.
though.
Yeah, he won that one.
Michael Jackson, he won that. Come on, that's a bad dude.
That's a bad man.
That's a bad man right there.
You know they're making that new Elvis movie.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. What?
Yeah, they're making a new Elvis movie. I know it's kind of late, right? It's kind of
What?
late.
You know what? I can't even lie. I never seen the Elvis movie.
I mean, unless it's a remake. Have they
Uh,
ever made a Elvis
I
movie in the
never even
past?
seen the Elvis movie.
Oh shit, where MK
I don't
go?
think so. He left.
Now, Raven said, I have never seen that personally, MK, but then again, people walk on eggshells around me because I have a quick temper. Yeah, I can understand
But you
that. He
know
said,
what?
oh, said thumbs down.
Ignorant black folks. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, listen, I don't know. I'm not with the mix, but I know people act funny when it comes to that type of stuff. And if it's coming from other people, that's just ignorant.
Right.
It's just ignorant.
Because
What's
you
up,
are.
Mr. Moon?
What up, hero? What's pop?
Hey,
Hey, Brandy. What's
hey, hey, I'm just chatting it up.
So y'all are talking about the new Elvis movie.
Yeah.
It looks freaking great. I actually want to go see it.
I mean,
So
I
it's
kind
really
of would
coming
want to
out.
see it too because I wasn't really that familiar with Elvis. You know, Elvis is kind of like before our time. So I
Hmm.
would like to see the build up and how things happen.
Talking
You
to the king of country music.
know,
So
they said that man. They said they couldn't even show his bottom parts. Right?
he,
They said on TV they couldn't even show his goddamn past his waist. Like goddamn.
king of
What?
country music, and then you got the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, you guys know they had Michael Jackson marry Elvis Presley daughter, right? His daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Hmm.
Now ain't that
That was real fishy.
that's a very strange coincidence if you ask
That
me.
was
Like
fishy.
basically what I mean, like what's the odds of that? Like
Hmm.
seriously.
Oh, and
What's her name?
by the way, I forgot to mention. Did y'all see that new trailer for? Is it being a demon as a part timer? There's a new trailer that's been released.
Is that a movie?
No, it's an animated series I've watched, and they're
Nah.
making a second season. A devil is a part timer.
That's new to me, right there.
Yeah, apparently Emmy and this other guy, I think his name is Satan, get a child. They have a child together because they're a mom and dad now.
What?
Right. But you know what though? I'm still shocked. I gotta go back to this. They just now making the Elvis movie. I have never seen no Elvis movie. If it was an Elvis movie created, I think I might have at least heard of it. This is the first Elvis movie I heard of.
There were movies that made references to Elvis, but they were never an Elvis movie.
Right, like a biopic.
But there was also an episode on Black Dynamite where Elvis was the guest star on that show, just like Michael Jackson. Yeah, Black Dynamite.
Oh, you'll see that
on Adult Swim. Yeah, he was a guest star on that show.
Okay. Well, you know what? What really made me think about Elvis? I seen Elvis on VH1. They had Elvis on VH1. They was talking about him, and they was talking about the food he liked to eat. And they said he ate like a peanut butter jelly sandwich with a whole bunch of jelly, a whole bunch of peanut butter, a whole bunch of ham. It was like a really fatness sandwich. And then it was just not good. But also on Full House, real quick, because I'm gonna cut this off real quick. But on Full House, because y'all watch Full House?
Yeah.
Yes.
Used to.
Right. Jesse. Y'all know he loved Elvis. That's what made me think of Elvis. If it wasn't for Jesse on Full House, I don't think I ever even would have even thought about Elvis like that. Oh, Jesse loved Elvis.
Forrest Gump, MG.
He loved him some Elvis.
Not only that, shoot, my pop actually boxed Elvis before he made it big.
Wait, what? He boxed him?
Right, I'm like, what?
Boxing match with Elvis.
Wow. Like, was it like competition or like really
just
boxing?
That was back when my pop was in his 30s or 20s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He was around my age.
Son.
I mean, he was the shit back then.
Yeah, like I don't remember. He said that he either boxed him or he actually played in the front. He played football against Elvis on the opposite team.
Oh wow!
I think it was boxing because my pop was a big time boxer, and back in the mafia time, back when he was in the mafia, they were big on boxing and street fighting. So.
And wrestling, I think.
Oh wow! So Elvis was out here fighting.
He was out here fighting. Yeah.
Don't forget Wrestling Hero.
Well, this was before he made it big in the music industry. If you think about it, so.
I didn't know that, and I might have to check that out now. I see Raven is talking about it too. He said season 1 had a great fight scene in the anime. I never seen that anime, yo. I'm gonna have to check
go watch it. Better yet, before you start watching the anime, I prefer if you just go and read the mangas first.
Damn, I haven't read manga since Yu-Gi-Oh. That's how long it's been.
And just a few days ago, I just got me Silent Hill HD collection. So the only problem I have with this HD collection is there's no Silent Hill 1 HD collection. It's just Silent Hill 2 and 3. I'm like, fuck. Where's Silent Hill 1?
Wait,
just 2 and 3. Silent Hill 2 and 3.
El Konami.
I love Silent Hill. I got the collection too on PS3. I haven't played it yet.
Now that's because they treated Silent Hill like shit. They fucked up with Silent Hill. It's not even funny.
That's fucked up in itself.
Why would they take a beloved franchise and another beloved franchise they fucked over and nobody talked about it was Rumble Roses. That was a wrestling game that Konami made. Rumble Roses. They made a wrestling game with the females. They had them like in bikinis and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got that
game up too.
I know that.
to me. Actually, it's like right next to me. I got that game complete. I actually kind
I
of
got
like
the one on the PS2, and then I got the one on the Xbox One S.
that.
There
Yeah,
was
that's
one
the
on
one.
Xbox 360 too.
That was like
Oh,
me.
another thing that I would love to play, and I even played these, and I actually like Grasshopper, the company that makes them.
Mm-hmm.
Lollipop Chainsaw and Travis Touchdown.
That's a
Got them
classic.
both.
It's touchdown.
Lollipop Chainsaw.
And Killer is Dead. Killer is Dead. That's another one.
Yeah, I heard River. Street Fighter 6 is coming out. I haven't checked it out yet. I hope it's good. I'm a fan of the Street Fighter series. I wasn't
Have
really
y'all
much.
ever seen the Lifetime Michael Jackson movie?
Yes. Yes.
Nope.
Oh
I
What did you
yeah.
think about it? Did you think it was
Now
good
which
or
one? Which
uh,
which one are you talking about?
Oh man.
the one that
He
came out
have a
in
lot of movies. He
the
have a
one
lot
that
of
came
movies.
out in 2017, I think?
What was it called?
I have to check.
You talk about something Kingdom.
I think that
Maybe.
was a documentary.
No, I didn't watch it. Honestly, no, I ain't watched it.
No, this one
I
is
seen his movie.
somewhat a documentary, but not very.
Have you ever seen
Right.
Rocket Man?
That one was good.
I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see that.
What about
It's
Now,
Stranger?
what about the Jackson 5, A Family Business? Like I seen that.
I
That
seen
was
that
his
movie
first
years
big
ago. I
movie.
don't remember it. I don't remember any details about it.
Mr.
That was his
Sakai,
first big
I
movie.
actually appreciate one thing that you did, and that's just one thing I actually agreed on when you called out Dan. That's it. Because I've been saying that about Dan XP for a long time. So
Mhm.
I'll
Damn,
give
that was
him credit on that. He called out Dan XP, calling him an accomplice to murder, which he is. So
I know, seriously tripped me out with that shit. You had this motherfucking picture and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? That shit was crazy.
he's been saying that for the longest time. He was bragging about participating in a drive-by. Like he admitted that he was literally bragging about it. Not just that he admitted it. He bragged about it on somebody else's live stream, saying, "If you fuck with me, motherfucker, I'll be coming down the block like this hood." Trying to
I
act
just wonder how he got out of trouble. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he probably snitched on somebody. That's the only reason that would make sense to
That
me.
or bribery?
Ooh, y'all messy.
Not only that, not only that, not only that, he said something very inappropriate to a 15-year-old, which I'm trying to find that clip to this day about. He said whatever makes your butt feel good to a transgender. That was a 15-year-old. Because the transgender was talking about wearing dresses and skirts, and he said whatever makes your butt feel good. He literally said that, and I'm like, Dan, she's 15, and you said that shit.
I was
When was
looking for.
happening?
I was originally looking for his mugshot as a picture to troll him, but I
Well,
wouldn't know where to
somewhere.
find
It
it.
has to be
Oh my
somewhere.
gosh.
It has to be somewhere. I know that
All
for.
I gotta say is like I ain't never had no problem with Dan or nothing like that. You
No,
know,
we don't have like. Well, Dan needs to just stop bragging about
man.
shit like that. 'Cause that's something I wouldn't be proud of. I really wouldn't be proud of something like that.
I haven't even seen him in a while.
Yeah, I was
Same
just
thing.
thinking the same thing. I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm like, you know,
But
yeah,
back to the topic, because I was only giving Mysteriously Kind one credit is when he called out Dan XP. That's it. That's the only thing. Yeah.
only one.
So I'll give him my respect on that because we've been saying that to him for as long as I remember.
Oh Lord, I didn't say it. We go.
Well, I'm sorry I had to bring it out, but I had to give Mysteriously Kind that credit because, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
but I want
hear
to
you.
get back to the topic about what we were just talking about. I don't want to stick too long on that. I just wanted to give Mysteriously Kind that credit. But
That's
yeah,
fucked up if they came for you. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. So they might come for me in this motherfucking shit.
no. Why would they
Who
come
said
after
that?
you when you were being neutral? So it's like you're just being neutral. So, but I want to go back to the topic we were just having just now. Oh shit! What was I talking about? So you were talking about the Rocket Man movie, right? Mysteriously Kind.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a good movie. It's based
You
off
know
the
what? But you know what? I just thought about it. Y'all know they never made accusations against Prince like they did Michael Jackson. They never did that other than
His
how
death.
he passed away. Other than how he
Right.
passed away. They never
Well,
did that with Michael Jackson.
I
That's
have a
pretty crazy.
question.
you got to remember Michael Jackson was in court when back in the early 2000s dealing with the drug accusations, the pedo accusations, or something.
Uh-huh. He had a whole bunch of accusations against him. Like other than Prince. Prince didn't have that much against him.
Yeah, like
Brandon,
dropping babies out the window.
Mm-hmm.
how do you
But
feel
Well,
about Trey Songz?
not only that, I mean, they're not even confirmed. The accusations are not actually. Well, I said this term. I forgot what I called it. They're not accusations. They were. They're the same. Like if you were saying accusations, but it's a complete different word. It just starts with the letter A.
I hear you, hero. I hear you, hero. And I heard you too mysteriously, but I was just about to say about
Allegations.
Michael.
It's the word. Hold on. It's allegations. There weren't
Right,
allegations. There were accusations. Allegations are
allegations.
different. Allegations mean that they're confirmed evidence that you did these things, while accusations were
Just rumors.
instigated. But
right.
they were claims made, but don't mean the claims are true. It's
That's why.
allegations.
They weird though.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some
They
Brandon,
people
weird.
say allegedly.
Yes, mysteriously.
Go ahead.
what do you think about Trey Songz?
Trey Songz all right in my book. I mean, honestly,
They
growing up,
There's a lot of serious accusations
Lord,
against things that he
I
did
don't
and from other people in the music industry. And they said
mysteriously.
when the Trey Songz documentary comes out in about 20 years, it's going to be worse than the R. Kelly one.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go off what I know. I cannot keep up with every allegation. I can't. It's a lot out here. I don't listen to Trey Songz every day. I don't listen to him every other day. I listen to him whenever it comes to my head. Trey Songz songs come to my head. I'd be like, oh man, I want to hear that. Other than that, I don't even
I
listen to him
wanted,
like that. I
I
don't. I
wanted
don't know the allegations. Honestly, what's the allegations? What he do?
allegations. Well, here's the thing I want to say. Like, if when it comes to allegations and accusations, I don't really give a fuck about. I'm more about the confirmations.
I'm
Basically,
just going
confirmed
off of what
evidence that you did all these things, or this person did
I'm.
all this shit. Confirmation.
Right.
That's all I care about is confirmation, not
Well, you.
allegations or
Yeah.
accusations. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm going off of the work he's done, and the only thing I've heard against Trey Songz is what Kiki Palmer was talking about. That's the only thing I heard against him. Other than that, I don't know his allegations. That's why I'm like, I can't keep up with all these different allegations. Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry if I say I still listen to him and it's something like
Yeah.
really terrible going on with him. I don't know. I can't keep up with it all. I like some of his music, and that's what I can say. I like some of his music.
Yeah. Well, wait. Are you talking about R. Kelly?
No, we talk about Trey Songz here. That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying. It's so many allegations out of here. I can't keep up with it all.
So
So
what
if
MJ
Trey
say was
Songz did a
correct?
lot, I'm gonna say this. I like some of his music. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
one of y'all?
Yeah, yeah.
Which one of
Which
y'all?
one of y'all going home with Trigger?
Trigger.
That Trigger Trey.
Yeah, man, R&B used to be the shit, man. That used to be that motherfucking love music, get you together music. Now you got all this ratchet, stupid ass, dumb ass shit, man. Trey Songz is actually pretty good to me. I know he got a lot of
Yeah,
allegations though, like
that's what I'm
being with
saying.
trainers
Hey,
and
you know
shit.
what? You know what's another good song to listen to?
What?
Bobby Crowd's music.
Oh Lord.
Who is that?
Bobby Crowd.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
Bobby Crowd.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she had a great voice, Raven. She did. Alicia Keys, and she still
Oh
does to this day.
yes. Alicia Keys. Oh yes. Oh,
Yeah,
and you know what? Even she have allegations. They all have allegations at this point. So it's
God
like pick
damn.
and choose.
Hey,
Pick
do
and
y'all have
choose.
the Alicia Keys?
She had allegations. What the fuck they say she do?
I mean, shoot. Even when I was young, I remember hearing about Alicia Keys, honey. They even said when she got with Swiss Beats, he was with someone. So
I forgot she got with Swiss Beats, man. He was fucking hot back in the day,
they
man. Now
said
you
that
don't hear
Alicia
him no more.
Keys. They also said that Alicia Keys was. They said that she. I don't know if this is true. It sounds ridiculous. That's why it's an allegation. They said that she forced her her stepson, to get his fingernails painted. It's just a lot.
Oh, I didn't
No,
hear
you
that.
know what's even worse is when Coco and this other rapper. I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a controversy with Coco Austin putting a 6-year-old in a stroller. Like, why
Well,
would you
you
put
know
a
what?
6-year-old in a stroller unless
I
they're
see
For
carrying
real,
certain
a...
like
parents.
that.
I see
Yeah, I
certain
know,
parents
right?
doing that now. Like, if
What's
they
wrong
Some
with a
people do
6-year-old in
that.
a
feet touching
stroller?
the floor, get their ass up out
Yeah,
that
you're right.
goddamn stroller.
Your feet is dragging the floor. I
How
shouldn't have to
big
tell
do
you to
they?
put your feet
How
up.
how many sizes of strollers do they make? Like, how big do they get?
It was a pretty small stroller that's used for strolling around babies. You know those baby strollers? That's what they put a
Mhm.
6-year-old in. Now, if I can understand that if the 6-year-old had a sugar rush, you know, if they were all
Right.
sugared up and shit, but why would you put a 6-year-old in a stroller? That's kind of
No,
abuse up to that point.
I agree, and that's kind of
I don't
lazy
Mhm.
too.
think. I think you can go into a stroller at like maybe 3.
No, but it's a 6-year-old. It's a 6-year-old a 6-year-old
Not
girl.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 6-year-olds can walk.
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
Right.
but
mean, that's why I'm like 3 years old, maybe.
That is
Cause,
abuse. Why the fuck you putting your 6-year-old kid
cause you
in the goddamn
lazy.
stroller?
And that 6-year-old, that's just, I don't know.
To be fair, I used to complain. I used to complain a lot about my feet hurting, like everywhere we walked.
No, you
So
know what? Some parents do that though. They have you walk across damn half the city.
Half the city.
Okay?
Nah, I've been there before.
You struggling. Why I gotta struggle with you? Can I stay home?
Right,
my
I've been there before.
when I lived in Phoenix, my sister used to throw her baby bottle all over the bus, and
I used
sometimes it would roll out of the doors and stuff.
What?
But that's probably why. That's probably why you see a 6-year-old, because they're like they probably have to go a long distance and they don't want to drag the 6-year-old, because sometimes we walk fast as adults and they don't want to drag them along, but still, again, that's not
Hmm.
cool.
gonna bring some titties out here.
Lord,
Yeah, I got my
Oh,
avatars.
hold on.
That's what I meant. My avatars.
the way you said it though.
Yeah, sorry.
Why they gotta
But
take my
yeah, the
price?
UN's also canceling this character for some reason. For some odd reason, the United Nations really want to cancel this culture or this character for in her anime. I'm like, why?
Right.
Why? Because there's fan service in it. Is that why?
Which one of y'all? I don't know. I don't even know who she is.
She's from this one anime that I've watched. There was a manga strip. I'm trying to look for mangas for it. They're in blue. their color for the manga is blue. So
Charlotte Flair has got married to Andrade. When did she do that? Was that recent or that already happened? Y'all in two different companies. We ain't even seen Charlotte.
Oh,
in a
did
minute.
you hear about the Vince McMahon scandal?
I heard about that.
Yeah, they were talking about the news today.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's in trouble along with John Laurinaitis.
So what they
Laurinaitis.
trying to say about him? What they say he do?
Apparently, they did something to a ex-female employee that was involved with. It had $3 million involved in it. It was like a scandal or something. Pretty much Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis having an affair with their wives or something.
What?
Yeah, with an ex-female employee.
One thing I will say is I noticed that the media likes to do that.
I don't like the media either. I told Otaku that the Wall Street Journal tried to vilify PewDiePie after he made a joke that they considered offensive, but it was supposed to be a joke. It wasn't supposed to be serious.
You talking about when he was talking about the dead people in the woods or something like that?
No, that's Logan Paul. I'm talking about PewDiePie when he showed these two African, I think it was these two Brazilian guys, and they were showing a sign that says kill all Jews or something like that, and he laughed at it because it was random or something. Like it was unexpected. And they the Wall Street Journal tried to vilify PewDiePie after him reacting to that video.
I think certain jokes are inappropriate and shouldn't be made. Like, I think there's a way to be funny without having it at the expense of other people, because I think that certain jokes they can put certain communities or groups in a certain light, and then people use that to make fun of them and clown on them. So I don't like jokes when it's at the expense of a certain group of people.
Well, that's why I don't like the meme community, because the meme community are known to make offensive jokes at sometimes. Well, not just that, they're ignorant and arrogant little punk asses too. They're ignorant and they're hypocritical too. That's another thing I forgot to bring up. They're hypocritical.
Charlotte Flair, with Andrade, yeah, her nip slipping ass. Nip slipping Charlotte Flair.
Woo. Oh. Whoa.
The nip slipper. God
She's
damn,
been gone ever since she got her title taken with Ronda.
Charlotte Flair. Yeah, she's terrible.
Yeah, I can't stand Charlotte. Annoying as hell. Built like a dude too. Like
she built like a damn iron board.
And Anthony Fauci got called out again by Senator Ron Paul for like the 5th freaking time already. Senator Ron Paul called out Anthony Fauci yet again.
And he got COVID.
What?
Wait,
so what's going on with McMahon?
So Matt, I don't know. Like, if you want more coverage on that, I recommend a channel called Wrestling Otaku. He talks about the John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon controversy that's going on right now. You can't miss it.
I'll search it up right now on Bing. I'll search it
Wrestling
up.
Otaku.
What is going on with him? Because I don't
Wrestling
know
Otaku can explain more about it because he actually got the coverage of it.
It says he tried to pay some woman $3 million to keep quiet about them having an affair.
What?
Yep, that's what's going on.
Wow, that sounds phony as hell.
And you know what? That wouldn't surprise me if he did that. He did the same thing to the Chris Benoit tragedy. And his excuse for that was to turn the rating from TV 14 to PG, all because of that incident.
Well, now
What
that's
is
pretty
going
deep in
on?
itself right there.
So
But
when
I
do
Because
mean,
y'all
remember
think
how
we're gonna
the
see?
I want you to
huh?
also remember how the Chris Benoit murder was the investigation was so flawed. It wasn't even funny. Like during the news reports and everything, it wasn't even
Yes.
just the news reports. The investigation itself was flawed. Like they wouldn't investigate the whole case, so they just immediately said that Chris Benoit was the murderer. But I think Kevin Sullivan had something to do with it because the person that Chris Benoit was with was his ex-wife. Kevin
Wow.
That is
Sullivan was the
sad.
head of creative at that time when that
W.
incident took place. Kevin Sullivan,
You know
He was
something?
the head fucker in WCW.
yeah. Kevin
Like that's
Sullivan
something
was
that
also
always
attacked
bothers.
by Sammy Callahan a few years ago due to that incident. Because Sammy Callahan, if you didn't know, threw a chair at Kevin Sullivan. He literally threw a chair at the guy, like Sabu style.
Yeah, I see what y'all saying, man. I'm looking at what they saying. I'm like, here they go. They always doing this. They always using women and certain allegations to make you think that this person is wrong and this woman is right. And
They
they're
want to talk
always
get this. They want to talk shit about how AEW injures their talent. Look what happened to Cody Rhodes
Well, you know
recently.
what?
Yeah.
well, he's
Hero,
not
that
he's
made me
not
think about. I said this from the jump. I said that what was the AEW? I said that was not gonna be good for Jeff Hardy.
Jeff
I
Hardy
said it.
Jeff Hardy did that to himself. So you know what Tony Khan did? He's like, you better get fucking help, and you're not gonna come
Mm.
back. You're not gonna come back until you get
I
fucking help.
I no, I knew it though. When I seen him on there, like a couple of times after seeing him on there, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna be good for Jeff Hardy. I don't
And
think it's gonna be good for him.
not only that, remember the whole the Slammiversary controversy where he was all fucked up on drugs? He wrestled his longtime hero Sting, and Sting was so pissed off at how Jeff Hardy was all doped up and shit.
Mm-mm.
Downhill
But
down
no,
that.
he was seeming like he was clean on WWE, and when he went to AEW, he started doing all those weird
Oh, this
stunts.
was
And
before
next thing
that.
you know,
This
he
is
need to take that
before.
medicine.
No, this is before he did all these things. Remember back in TNA, he was going to wrestle his longtime hero Sting at Slammiversary.
It
Well,
was
it was so bad. It was so bad that Eric Bischoff came out halfway through the match because he knew he was fucked up.
Mm.
The posture, it was the posture and the way he moved around in that ring. You knew there was something wrong with Jeff Hardy because it was more than just weed and marijuana. I could tell you that much.
I think honestly, I really think it was that move to AEW. I really think it was that move to AEW.
I
I
think
really
TNA,
do.
already
Dixie
had
Carter.
to
You know what? You know what? And people want to say Dixie Carter. Okay, Dixie Carter even gave him the green light to wrestle in that match. That's even the worst part is when Dixie
Yeah.
Carter gave him the green light to wrestle against Sting, and Sting even talked about it, and he was very pissed off about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he a grown man, and I know he can make his own decisions. You know, you got your own responsibilities. But you know, sometimes that could have got ahead of him. You know, he want to be back on TV, especially with his brother. You know, with Matt, he trying to do his
Yeah, but
thing.
Matt, he's making
I
Matt
think,
look bad. But you got to keep in mind too, Jeff Hardy. He's got kids and family. He's got a wife and kid, or I think wife or
I
kid.
know.
But why? I'm surprised they didn't even do anything about it yet. I'm surprised.
Sometimes
I feel
things just get
bad for
ahead
him,
of
honestly,
you. I do too.
because he was so talented, you know, and I feel like a lot of what he did in the past is starting to catch up with him. Like when it
Yeah.
comes to his
Yep.
performances, like that's how I feel, and it's catching up to him, and it's starting to make him do things to avoid the pain. Because I've been watching
Right.
him, like even when he came at AEW, I've been watching him, and he always act like he be in pain. Like he ain't even been doing the
And I
senton
knew
bomb
it.
that great. He been
And you know,
kind of failing on that a little bit.
Okay, it
and
was
that's what I
Victor
was
Day.
saying. You can't
It was
You
That's
can't
Victory.
how
take those pain medicines. You can't take those. You cannot take those pain medications when you're a recovery, or recovery at any type of
Mhm.
addict. You can't,
And
and it's hard.
not only that, remember that controversy with Alberto Del Rio and Paige? And I heard Paige is going to be released in the company soon. Speaking of that, Paige is going to be.
What?
Yeah, I
imagine
think
he goes
Paige
to
is going to go to
AEW.
AEW. I think. I don't know.
Imagine
That
Sasha
might
going
just
to
be her.
AEW.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, y'all. I
But the
think
reason why I
Matt.
bring up the injuries is because
Mhm.
just recently people want to talk shit about AEW, saying Tony Khan doesn't take care of his wrestlers. Okay, so does Vince. He doesn't take care of his fucking wrestlers. But Tony Khan actually does care about his wrestlers. He cares about his talent. But fucking Vince McMahon releases every fucking talent he could think of. He released Dexter Loomis. He released Tiffany Thatcher. He released who was that other guy? He released
Malcolm
shit,
Bevins.
yeah, that guy. He released some of the members from Imperium. Alexander Wolf. You released him.
Who was
Uh,
Willow? He didn't say
yeah,
Willow is fucked up Jeff Hardy. Who was Willow?
Willow
Willow.
was his TNA gimmick he used to went by.
Nah, he did the gimmick before TNA. They used to have a company called Omega.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
I think it's the pain because as soon as I see him
Hey,
doing all those extra things, I'm like, you're gonna want some pain medicine after that.
What up,
Recovery addicts
Anthony?
can't take
How you
pain
doing,
medicine.
man?
I know that
What up,
guy.
Anthony? You said you got an interview with a
Anthony,
YouTuber. What
chill,
up, D
dude.
Dog? Good to see you, D Dog. How you doing, D Dog and Anthony?
Oh, I
Welcome.
know this guy,
y'all.
Anthony Shabbat.
I
I
just
know.
hope Jeff be alright. That's all I hope because I knew it. I'm like, man, you're gonna be in this pain. Now you're gonna need pain medicine, and it's gonna take you somewhere because again, addicts, they can't take pain medicine,
But
and
the point
now
I'm
we see him
making,
doing this.
the point I was making is that Cody Rhodes is now out for 6 months after that torn pec muscle. He didn't have to compete in Hell in a Cell, but he did it anyway. So now because of that, because he let the money get to his fucking head, he fucking can't compete for 6 months. So he's going to be gone for almost the whole year because of that torn pec muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And WWE, they are known. And let me give out another good example, okay? They want to talk about money in WWE. Okay, this is the thing. They make deals with a war-torn country known as Saudi Arabia. And you know what happens in Saudi Arabia? These people will fucking cheer for like the most popular thing in Saudi Arabia is execution, beheadings, right? They love to see people get fucking injured in that fucking ring. Now, I don't hate the people down in Saudi Arabia. I hate the fucking government because one time the government censored they blew up all their tombs and even monuments that told truth about their Islamic faith, right? And what they
Mm-hmm.
were believing, they blew it up because it didn't fit their narrative. It didn't suit their agenda. They blew
Oh
it up.
wow.
They blew
Damn.
it up, and nobody wants to talk about it. And that happened, I think it was like in 2017, 2018 when they started blowing up these tombs. Nobody's talking about it now, but I still remember because they actually did it. They sent ISIS and Al Qaeda went over to Saudi Arabia, or I think it was Yemen or whatever. It was in the Middle East, and they blew up all their monuments that was related to the Islamic faith and tombs of certain Islamic, worshippers and stuff like that. And nobody wants to talk shit. Nobody wants to talk about it. But Vince McMahon wants to make deals with a war-torn country that treats women like fucking dogs.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I
No,
mean,
I don't either. And just recently,
well, it's a little deeper than that. Like when it comes to Saudi Arabia and women, I don't necessarily agree that they treat women like dogs. I feel like you got to live there to understand the culture. If you living here, you kind of don't really kind of get it because of all
they
what's going
can't get
on.
any exposure.
they can't get exposed. The only exposure they can get is if they're wearing Arabian dancer outfits. That's it. That's it. And they had and men over there, they can marry multiple wives, multiple, and they had to be monitored by a man if they were to walk out in public. That's another thing that they don't tell you about. They had to be monitored. And homosexuality is fucking illegal down there because they're a bunch of homophobes.
I wouldn't
Damn.
necessarily say they're homophobes because of that, though. Maybe they just don't want that there. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean they're homophobes. Like, you got to understand the difference. Like, what's going on here is a lot different in other places. And what's going on in other places, they're going to always make look bad because you're here. Like, they're always going to make you think what's going on here is better. But that's not necessarily true. And if you ask me, it's actually fucking worse. It's actually fucking worse if you really pay attention. Like, you got to look a little deeper than that, you know. But I understand where you're coming from. Let me look at these comments. Hidden said, and he is being hailed as a hero by all wrestlers for his resolve. The doctors clear him because you can wrestle with a sheared tendon if you are careful and protected. Now,
But look at Brock Lesnar. Look at Brock Lesnar. He got a concussion for doing a shooting star press, and I was talking to this about Antwan. Antwan and I were just talking about this behind the scene.
Yeah, I remember that.
He managed to retain. I'm surprised he actually got the belt back after his injury, because he was forced to relinquish the belt after he got that concussion. He got it back
without the cell match. Like, honestly, look, let me keep it real with y'all, because you know me, I got to keep it real. The Cody injury is not real. The Cody injury was just painted. That wasn't that. If he was really, really effed up, they wouldn't have really put him in that match. They only did that just to build him on being the baby face. They're trying to build him to be one of the biggest baby faces, right? Like that whole feud with Seth Rollins.
I agree with Ban Garcia. Hey, show Ban Garcia's comment on the last one. The last one. They hate homosexuals, but hold on. Can you show the?
She ain't going nowhere. She trust me. Sasha Banks is gonna stay there.
I actually agree with the last comment. The last comment. I actually agree with that. That is hypocritical, and I've been calling that out for years. But then they're gonna get their torches. And here's another thing that Saudi Arabia doesn't like is when they get questioned for their religion by Christians. That's another reason they don't like to be questioned. But Christians, you can ask them anything. They don't care. But one thing for certain, I will say this. Both religions, there's radical people in both religions that are cultists. Like, they take the Bible and take it out of context to suit their own narrative and shit like that. It's the same way with the Quran. The Quran, they let the government change, revise, and edit everything about the Quran to suit their narrative. And I don't like that either. That's why
America is the last refuge for freedom. And that's not even, to be honest, you're not even really free. So freedom is pretty much dead. Because if you think that America cares about your freedom, you didn't guess wrong. You've guessed wrong.
If the Quran is so beautiful, why is it that every time you do something illegal in Saudi Arabia, you get killed? There's no prison down there. You get killed. If you break one single law down there, you're going to get stoned to death or probably stabbed by the discriminators or shot to death.
They ain't playing that shit.
Like they really kill you. They don't give you another chance. You fuck up once, you're dead. Simple as that. If it's so beautiful, then why do they kill people instead of imprisoning people and give them another chance? Because if we had that same system that Saudi Arabia did, people wouldn't come down to our country in America. They wouldn't. They'll be scared to death. That's what would happen.
Shit, they scared now to come here. Shit, to be honest, there's people already that don't want to come here.
Why would they want to be scared about being in prison? I mean, I'd rather be in prison than die.
They did that to the Bible too. I see you hidden. He says because of
Sharia law. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Sharia law. That's a big thing too.
Yeah.
Where's hidden at? Why he ain't getting his butt up in here?
You know he
I know
low
what
key.
MGTOW is talking about when he means Sharia. Sharia law is something I despise too.
Yeah, I mean we do have some rights and some freedoms in the Constitution. Well, you know, so they say, you know.
I mean,
But
I say let's get off of
I agree with
this.
Danny
Honey. Let's
Garcia
get off
though.
of
I
this.
agree with him because he's seen
Let's
where
get
I'm
off of
coming from.
this.
But the reason why I bring this up, and I'm not hating people who live in the Middle East. Okay, I have friends who are from the Middle East. One of my friends who's from Pakistan, his name is Hafiz. Hafiz used to be a member of our group.
Whatever happened to him? I haven't seen him in a while.
He was hanging out with Wrestling Jesus before Wrestling Jesus decided to make that 7-hour meltdown of a stream, and I gave him and Robbie Battle credit for moderating that stream, even though it was going to be even though that stream was down the fucking drains. Wrestling Jesus is fucked up, dude. Like have you seen his videos? Well, actually, he can't because he deleted his channel. He deleted his channel.
Oh,
So he gone?
That was a pirate.
Yeah, he deleted his channel. He's fucked in the head. Like if you want more, go watch Dark Horse Purge on the guy. Dark Horse Purge talks about Wrestling Jesus and the shit he's done recently.
Okay.
Wrestling Jesus.
Type of comments. Yeah, I know Wrestling Jesus. His videos used to be pretty popular.
Let me tell
I remember him.
I have my things about the Middle Eastern. I have read the whole book. Honestly, when I was in high school, they had us read a whole book about a girl, and it was crazy. It was very crazy. It's crazy because I actually lost it. I lost the dang on book. That's me. I lost the book, but I read most of it, and it was really ridiculous. So I know that it's very different when it comes to Saudi Arabia. It's very different, and honestly, it's like out here. I do. I appreciate the freedom. I do. I just don't appreciate. No,
I mean, it's somewhat
I don't.
freedom. Right? It's like not really free. Like it's just like what Raven was talking about. Like it's not really free. They're trying to tell you the image of freedom.
It depends on
free.
It depends on who's in power.
I know.
It doesn't matter who's in power. You're not free. Trust me. If you do certain things and certain shit, trust me, you're not free. It's the illusion of freedom. That's why if you pay attention, they're always pushing certain shit. That's why if you pay attention, shit is clearly getting worse. Shit ain't getting better. Look at the 1950s and the 1960s.
No, the problem is
clearly
the problem is how we use it.
Yep.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. That is a problem.
Well, I kind of agree with that.
That's the problem.
People do abuse their power when it comes to those things.
That's the problem. That's
y'all say he an OG?
He used to be the OG of YouTube, but now you go look at him now. He's trying to he's like harassing women. Like he harassed Track Queen for some reason who lied about her age, which is why I banned her from the community, because I'm not going to allow people who lie about their age in my community, for one.
Oh no lying about your age.
That's just like the internet, you guys. That's just like the internet. It's like, yes, don't you all, we all can get on the internet and do what we want to do, but the problem is people abuse it.
Oh, what's up, Jamari? My bad.
That's it.
Jamar?
You can abuse it, and that's what we see all the time. That's the problem. Is how we abuse things. And again, of course, it's always something. We don't own anything. We're not in power of nothing. We are all living in this life. We're not in power of anything, right? It's just how you use it. That's the problem. Hopefully we all know how to be chill and do what we need to do. But most people don't.
Jaria, you see that comment from Hidden?
I need to read it.
You see that comment?
I'm reading it. I love it.
Uh-huh.
I just read it. Okay. Good night. Good night. That's how I be.
NWO trying to kill
I don't
America.
have to
I
work
agree.
tomorrow, so I can talk my mess, but I will be going to bed in a little
I
while.
agree. I
Good night,
agree.
Hidden.
Yeah, because me and Garth Band
But no, for real though.
seeing
For
eye
real
to eye
though.
when it comes to that.
Cause that's how they get us, you know. That's how they get us because they have to give us the illusion that we're free.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they get us because at the end of the day, low key, a lot of us choose the choices that they want. So therefore, we ain't free. But if we all did the right thing, hell yeah, we free. We free. But a lot of us don't choose those right choices.
Jamari said the
Well,
world is going to go in the direction understand and a small ounce of sympathy. Once society start being unbrainwashed by their elites of the Agenda 21 up there
I
in
agree
Project.
with that, Jamar.
Because guess what? Guess
Project.
what though? Real quick. Guess what? If we all was like really on the right path, then they'll really start showing their true colors. And then they will see like, oh man, they on some other stuff. That's why a lot of people don't see it, that that a lot of things are against us because a lot of people make their own decisions anyway. But if it was like majority of the world making the right decisions, we'll see. Like what the heck? They'll put
Yeah,
down even
but
more power against us.
people lack
But
ambition.
that's
The
not happening.
problem with today's society is people lack ambition. That's the problem that I'm
Yeah, a
seeing.
lot of people are lazy as fuck nowadays, and
Hell
they don't
yeah.
believe in
They don't
themselves.
want to achieve that desire that they're wanting. They don't want to achieve that desire. Now
Hell
I
yeah.
have a habit of not achieving it either, but that stuff takes time to do.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
get it. It takes
Because
time.
when you
Yeah.
guys were talking about Arabia, like, yeah, they made us read that in high school. Like, I read the whole book, and it was ridiculous. It
Yeah,
was
and the thing
ridiculous.
is, you can't protest when you're a woman. They'll freaking, they'll kill you.
But that's the problem, though, because the thing is, out here is different,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's just not going the way it should.
right. And I think
That's
it's
why I don't like
Jamari.
going to
Those
that
some good
country. Saudi
words. Those some
Arabia is
good
number
words.
3 on that list of countries I would not visit. You know what's
All right.
number 1? You know what's number 1 on my list of countries I don't want to go? North
What's that?
Korea. North Korea. And the second is Singapore. I don't want to go visit Singapore. That's on
Well, I
number
don't
2.
have countries. I have states, honey. 'Cause I
I
don't
got
Countries
visit
that
countries.
no
I
dry
will never
state.
visit.
You ain't got no countries you want to go to?
I
No,
do
I
want to go to
said
Japan.
Yeah, me too. I like Japan.
no. I said I don't have any countries that I don't want to go to. I said I have
There's a
states.
lot of there's this cosplayer I like, and she's hot as hell. Not gonna lie.
I have states that I don't want to go to because it's dry states and I don't want to deal with large bugs.
And just speaking of
Ugh,
her, I was talking to her earlier. I was telling her if she wanted to watch my AMVs, you're more than welcome to watch my AMVs if you like.
Y'all, we
oh,
on the same page. We on the same
Mhm.
page.
But the
oh.
thing
But
is,
I
it's
don't want
not the
to deal
fact
with
that I
large
hate
bugs.
Saudi Arabia. It's the government I don't like down there. It has nothing to do with the people,
Hell
and
no.
has nothing to do with the people.
I seen a Lifetime movie where she went out there, honey, and she was stuck and she was like enslaved. I'm not going out there to Saudi Arabia. I was like,
Saudi
unless
Arabia's
it's
government
a reason.
it's tyranny. It's like tyranny to the finest
I'm
order.
good.
Jamari
Especially if
out
it's
here,
some,
boy.
uh,
Jamari.
uh, unless it's a trip. But no, honestly, I don't know.
And Vince McMahon makes deals with that fucking country. A war
I'm
torn
good.
that. Like, really? Why would you want to make a deal with those motherfuckers? And you know what's so funny? Well, I wouldn't say it's funny. I had to see Madcap Moss get injured twice and his first injury was at that Saudi Arabia pay-per-view, Crown Jewel, that I call Crown Fools, or me and J-Man calls it that.
I'm good.
Like they were cheering when Madcap Moss, and you know what was so sad? 2 Americans got injured during that pay-per-view, that Elimination Chamber that took place in Saudi Arabia. 2 Americans.
Who?
Madcap Moss and Bobby Lashley.
Oh
Okay,
man,
I remember now. I remember now.
I remember because I
Madcap Moss. Whoa.
and they wanted to see Austin Theory get injured when he got F5'd off the top of the cell. Good thing there was mats down there, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be able to compete that next the Raw after Elimination Chamber. If there were no mats, he would not be competing right now. And they were cheering for that shit. Because they love to see people get hurt so bad. Oh, and I'll be like, how would you feel if you were in that ring? You wouldn't like it then, would you? But they don't care. They don't care.
Same way. Americans are
they
the
don't
same
care.
way.
These are the same people that wanted to.
Americans are the same way, though. Like, when you really think about it, they are. If you ever get into a fight or anything, watch how everybody group up around you and want to record you and don't want to help you. America is the same way, man. It just ain't
That's
really
why.
Yeah, it's the same
That's
way
why,
out here.
honey.
Yeah, they're like,
I don't got
we are
time.
fighting this motherfucker out here, right? You see fight videos, killing videos every damn day.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's why I think. You know, I just seen a video of Muggs acting a fool in the mall. I'm like, they gonna bring COVID back to keep people out, because people don't know how to act these days.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
They don't know how to act. I get tired of it myself.
As you can see, that's blown over now. Thank goodness. I'm so happy that's blown over. Thank you.
Well, in the United States, but everywhere else, like in Africa, slavery is still going on. You gotta understand, we have a law against slavery here in the United States now, but everywhere else, nope. You can be enslaved in China too. In some parts of Japan, you could be enslaved.
But let's not forget, this country used to do the same thing, right? But look what this country did. Instead of being physical slaves, they made you mental slaves, which is almost worse when you really, really think about it.
And that's where I was coming from with the Saudi Arabia, because
honestly worse, because now you don't know you're a slave.
With that Saudi Arabia thing, man, that was a hot ass mess. That's why I'm like, okay.
Slavery.
I can't even touch it right now.
Sorry, Drea, but slavery.
That's another conversation.
Basically, slavery started from African Americans before the settlers even. Well, the tribes in Africa before the settlers even went to Africa. Because think about it, there's a trade map, and I still have it on my Captured album, where there's an actual map of slaves being sold to Egypt, to Constantinople, to India, to Saudi Arabia, and some parts of Japan and China. And that was back in.
How did we get to slaves?
I don't know, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, that was because Dan Garcia mentioned about slavery, and I said, well, you got to think about it. No, yeah, he mentioned slavery, and I said, well, you got to think about it, Dan Garcia.
I don't agree with that, Garcia.
Started that.
I don't agree with that, Garcia. And you want to know why I don't agree with that?
I'm not coming in on slaves right now.
I actually agree
with that. Talking about slavery, but let me comment on it. Garcia, I don't agree with that. And the reason why I don't agree with that is because if you're a slave and you know you're a slave, that means you have a higher chance of fighting back and doing something. If you're a mental slave, that means you're going to forever be in slavery and the control is going to get worse, just like here in America. Most people in America are clearly mind hole slaves, drones, work pin pushers. non-educated people controlling nothing. You see how more worse that is? And look how it's all these people being controlled. Like mental slavery is way worse, bro. Way worse. And you want to also know why mental slavery is worse? Because your mind goes before your physical. Your mind controls your physical.
But think about it, Mr. Money. Hitler did the same thing to the Jews. He did that mental stuff with the Jews, which is why they had to wear those stars around them and shit. The Star of David and all that. So
I don't really want to talk about that right now, but just know mental is worse. It's definitely worse. Because you gotta, if you don't know it, that's my point. If you don't know you're a slave, you know, just like when people lie to you, if you don't know you're being lied to, that's a lot worse than knowing. You know what I'm saying? It's worse because now you're finna just, you know, you finna do that work, you finna do this and do that, but you don't think you're a slave. You like, I'm not a slave, I'm a normal human being. And that's what's going on today. And that's why if you pay attention to most people, they act like the same because they're mental slaves. And that's a fact. And if you try to tell them something, they always want to bitch and complain to you because they're a mental slave. And if you say this to them, they're going to regurgitate everything to you just like a mental slave. But if you were a physical slave, you'd be like, God damn, I'm in bounds and chains. That's the point. That's the point. Like, it's an info war now. I know y'all heard this before. It's an info war now. It's not physical. It's a reason why it's not so physical.
Where's Alex Jones at, man? If you said it's info wars, where's Alex Jones? Oh, wait, he's banned. He can't come back on this platform because of what he said about the Sandy Hook shooting, saying it was a hoax.
Well, yeah, he gone now, yeah. But he was definitely right about
stupid. I think it was stupid that he said something like that because if it was a hoax, then why were their bodies being carried out to the body bags and all that? And there were autopsies that were made during that whole incident.
On you and forced to work, that ain't fun. That's worse in my opinion. Yeah, but you know it though. You know it. I can understand like where you're coming from, but those people knew. And that's why those people will do something, right? Like I know when y'all read about slavery, right? There are definitely hella stories about people trying to uprise and overcome. See, that's the problem with physical slavery. Because people know it. Yeah.
Not only that, you got sex trafficking that's going on too, which is another form of slavery. Sex trafficking.
Oh yeah, that's something else in itself.
You know what's so fucked up about that? That's going on in the border right now. Sex trafficking. You see children get neglected at the border. Just recently, there was a sniper that sniped a guy. There was a police officer who sniped a guy for kidnapping a child, a baby at the border, and he got shot. And the guy who was kidnapping the baby got shot. And I called that guy a hero because what he was doing was not only was he kidnapping the baby, he was trying. What would they call that? It was something about child. It wasn't child neglect, but it's. You hear these Amber Alerts about them. They're Amber Alerts that you get on your phone about child abduction. That's what it's called. It was child abduction, and that police officer sniped the guy. I think he got a clean headshot off of him. So I want to give that officer a thank you for his service for doing that, because that was fucked up what that person did. Kidnapping a child and abducting that child too in the process.
Jamari Bradley, I agree. WWE, NBA, NFL, they are connected, the same brotherhood. I agree. Garcia said, Buck Broken doesn't seem too fun either. What is he talking about?
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about that with that point, but I was talking about the sniper that shot that guy who tried to kidnap a baby and abduct that baby too. got sniped by one of the police officers. I think it was one of the Border Patrol officers. I want to give that officer who did that, a fucking thank you, and thank you for your service, because that was very fucked up. Very
What's
fucked up.
up, word of the day? How you doing, man? Good to
Wait,
see you,
are you
bro.
part of my Discord server, Mr. Money?
You got a Discord server?
Yeah, I actually posted it on the rant and exposure thing.
Shit, you can send it to me in the private. I'll
Yeah,
join.
I can go ahead and give that to you. If you do go in, just scroll up to the rant and exposure. You'll see the one where the police officer holding like a semi-automatic sniper rifle, because that's what they usually use.
Hold on one second.
Damn it. And I was also talking to somebody.
A dude tried to kidnap and rape a 10-year-old boy in South Texas today. Yeah, that's all the news talk about. That's all they talk
The news
about.
is usually depressing, but this one was bigger than that because it happened down at the border.
The news is so negative.
And they're bought and paid for too. Think about it, Mr. Money. They're bought and paid for.
Yeah, man. It's very crazy. I put it like this. It's a crazy world we live in, man. And you got to think about propaganda, and you got to think about control, and you got to put a lot of the stuff that you grew up in the past. A lot of stuff you grew up with is not necessarily what you think it is.
It's in the private chat.
Okay, I see it.
If you want to click on it, you can.
Yeah, I'll join. What y'all be doing over there? What y'all
We
be talking about?
Cosplayers and stuff like that. Some of us will be sending like Ichi pictures and stuff. I had to update that crap. Oh yeah, by the way, well, I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna put it out there public. But if we talk behind the scenes, I'll tell you what happened, because we actually found out. Just recently, we were finding out who were the people that were sending our screenshots to Hangman Charlie, who we released out in public. Our messenger was leaked. Our messages on a group messenger was leaked, and we found out who the two rats were, but I'm not going to say their names.
I find that disrespectful. Like, if you leaking some on the Discord, I do kind of find that very disrespectful.
It wasn't on Discord. It was on a public YouTube video where, and you know, the motherfucker privated his own video. Yeah, if he's so guilty, and this wasn't the first time he did this. He leaked my conversation I had with FAF Nick. Y'all don't know who FAF Nick is. It's someone I know. And we were I was giving my stance on transgender men competing against women in track, like biological women in track. And apparently I was being called homophobic for giving my stance on transgender women competing against biological men, or transgender women competing against biological women. And I said that transgender women shouldn't be competing against biological men.
Obviously not. That's
I agree with that. Yeah,
I mean, honestly, that's common sense, Hero. And if anybody wants to say something else, then how about?
I mean, I'm not saying that to be discriminatory.
I mean, it's common sense, though. It's common sense.
I wasn't saying that to be discriminatory, and I told my mom that too. My sister's transgender, and for those who don't know, my sister is transgender. I was just giving my stance on it and saying that they shouldn't, because that's not fair.
But
it's
because
not
the
fair.
thing is, when it comes to that, you know, and when it comes to you competing with your body and your strength, it's a difference, you know. It's nobody being homophobic, nothing like that.
The damn
it's just a difference.
Money
Yeah.
AD.
And especially you saying that, I'm sorry, real quick. Especially
Yes.
you saying you have a sister like that. Come on, you know it.
Yes, MK. Yes.
Dang, can't
Um,
say nothing today.
has anything going on between you and Eric? Because Eric been name dropping you a lot lately. I noticed.
Oh, we got Eric the other day,
Yeah.
honey. That's why he mad
Eric's a
now.
troll. Eric's a
What is
troll.
he
By the way,
on?
I like my
What is
profile.
what's going on with him right now?
Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that he was doing that. Eric is like totally obsessed with me. That's why we was
He's
questioning
obsessed with
that
me
Monday
too.
about the bride. Like,
We
why
got
are you
him the
so
other day.
He's obsessed with Antoine too. He talks
like,
a lot about
man, dude?
Antoine.
Here,
Like, look,
bro.
bro.
Eric is not his real name. I remember somebody said his real name. Don't say it, but I'm not wrong. Like, that's not his real name. Eric Melendez.
It
That's
is
not his real
true.
name.
What if
It
I change my
is
real name to Mysteriously Kind?
It's just a sad truth. It is his full name. Eric
It
Melendez
is.
Battle is his full name.
That is not his real name.
Or should I
I
say
heard his
Eric
real
Battle?
name. You don't know either then. That's not his
I
real
really
name.
don't know, to be honest. I have no clue what the
I'm
fuck his
telling
real
both of
name
y'all.
is.
That's not. I heard his real
I
name
know.
before. I
I
just
just don't
forgot.
like when he say other people's names. Like, if nobody gave you the permission to say that shit, like if I'm not known as that shit and I'm not giving you the permission to say that shit, then don't say that
People
shit.
say my name all the time. It's just
Eric
when my
just likes
middle
to be
name is
involved in
dropped,
other
I do
people's
give a
drama.
shit about it. When my middle name does get dropped, I'm like, dude, don't say my middle name. Now, I don't mind my first and last. Y'all call me Daniel all you want. I got
No,
nothing. Yeah.
I heard someone they said it, and I was shocked because I thought Eric Melendez was his real name.
My
It's
name
not.
is
It's
Daniel,
something
in
else.
fact, so
I wonder,
Raven said
can you make
that is
yourself
his real
normal?
name.
Oh my
That is a
God.
crazy
I'm
name.
so Raven. You
that
think
is
his
his
name is
real
Eric
name. You ain't
Battle
kidding.
Melendez? No, it's not. I'm telling
Does
you
Eric
guys,
have
it's
any
not.
Hispanic people in his family?
No,
I'm trying to
no.
tell y'all
For
that's not his
all,
real
like
name.
he says he's pro-black, then if you're pro-black, Eric, then you will have blacks only, not Hispanics, Asians, or whites on your
I
page.
heard it. I heard his real name before, and it shocked me because I thought it was Eric Melendez.
I
It's
never met a
not.
black person with the last name Melendez.
Yeah, me
Raven's
neither.
right. I have to
That's
I
what
agree
I'm
never,
with
trying
I
to
never
Raven.
say.
met them either.
Somebody know it. I'm not gonna even dig into it, but just know
Now let's
No,
go
that's
no,
back
no,
not
and
no,
it.
talk
no.
about
Don't
him
do
talking
it. Don't
about
bring
me.
it on a public forum. Just do it
Right?
behind the scenes.
No. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna do that.
That
I just
man
know
is
that's not
obsessed
it
with
right
me,
now.
Joe. He's obsessed with me. I don't even know. Like, he another one of them
I
dudes,
already know the
right?
library he hangs at because he was dumb enough to dox it. He was dumb enough to reveal the library. He hangs around at a library over in Maryland somewhere. So I wouldn't give out that name. Come on, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I
here we
wouldn't.
go. Y'all talking about
I
real
don't
names. Here
want
we
to
go.
like listen.
I'm looking
I,
at the
I
chat.
I don't want. I do not want you guys to tell me it. I'm just saying that's not his real
No, I'm
name.
not
I'm just
saying
letting
Y'all
y'all
what it
know
is,
know who
but
it's
his
I know
not
the
primary
Eric
library
is.
Melendez.
he hangs at.
Cause I remember it was like months ago, and somebody said it. I was like, whoa! I thought it was Eric Melendez. It's not.
Again, I have no fucking clue. All
It
I
was
know
it was a
is
long
don't
time
say
ago.
my name if I ain't tell you that shit. Otherwise, you're being very fucking disrespectful. If I didn't say it or tell you to say it, then don't say it. Otherwise, you're
You
being very
disrespectful.
disrespectful. I'm gonna
That's
call
what he
people
Library
by
do.
what they
calling
want to
me
be called
Daniel.
by, right?
That's what he do. I feel like he be disrespectful all the time. Like when he be like, "Oh, money, look at these lesbians." I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to me, but
He's
that's
just
just
doing
me.
that troll. That's all he does that for. And dude, the thing is, it ain't even hardcore lesbian porn. It's just softcore.
He be like, "Oh, money, I wish you was there looking at them." I'm like, "Do you not see me sitting right here?" That's
He
kind of
even admitted
disrespectful.
on one of his live streams. Get this, he admitted on one of his live streams that he was busting a nut.
That's why I exposed him for acting like he act because I'm like, "Why are you thinking about a whole nother man while you supposed to be being turned on?" That's weird.
He admitted on his last stream that he did. He said that he was busting a nut. I'm like,
Whatever
dude,
is
like,
going
we need to
on,
know
Mm-hmm.
that.
I hope he get that shit in order.
That's
Whatever is
Eric
going on.
Melendez is not his real name, and obviously he's bisexual, so he needs to go ahead and come on out the closet.
He hates. Wait, but I don't get this, Drea. He hates homosexual men, but when it comes to
No, he don't,
lesbians,
because
he's
he
all
obviously
over it.
bisexual.
He's all
Oh,
over
sorry,
it,
go
but
ahead.
when it comes to homosexuals, he hates homosexuals, so that means he hates
No,
femboys.
he
I
must
don't
He
be
know.
hates
bisexual
femboys.
because why do you think about money when you see women? Oh, money! You have to see these women. I had so much fun.
And get this, Mr. Money. He was out in public watching freaking Pornhub on his phone on the bus stop on a
Oh,
messenger call, and I can confirm this because he actually did it. And I'm like, why are you watching Pornhub while you're walking out in public, dude? He's doing that to troll us, and it's just like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
yeah. I think he be getting a kick out that shit.
But that's the
Dude, I
thing, you
hope somebody
guys. I be
defeats this
thinking that too. I be
I
thinking he's
hope
trying to troll. You know, he's trying to troll and be extra, but at the same time, it's like, do you understand what you're doing while you're trolling? Like, your trolling tactic is making you seem like you're bisexual.
And not only that, he stalked somebody from Canada too. I'm not going to say the person's name because he doesn't want to get revealed, but I'm just going to call him Church. He loves to freaking stalk him too. Church.
Mm.
I'm just going to call him by
Well,
that name because he wants to be called by that name. He stalks him because apparently he gave out his first, last, and middle name along with Malik X. So, like, he posted their information on Reddit, and I think he should have posted that information on Kiwi Farms too, because
That
Kiwi Farms, I wouldn't fuck with them for 1 minute. If anybody gets exposed by Kiwi Farms, they're getting blacklisted by me immediately. They're better than Reddit and 4chan. They're
man
legitimate.
Eric, no, he need to quit it. I mean, if he come in calm and cool, it's okay. But yeah, he made me feel like, dude, you watch so much porn, dude. Your dick won't even get
You
hard
know who
anymore.
else got exposed on Kiwi Farms? And y'all gonna laugh at this. Perfection and Natural Selection. He got exposed on Kiwi Farms for trying to have sex with a minor on a Discord on a
Oh wow,
Discord
Raven.
DM. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Raven. I'm just looking at what Raven is saying.
And
Like,
you know what? Now that you bring that up, right? Now that I bring this up, guess who Eric was taken up for?
oh,
Eric was taken up for Sean Mays, who admitted on a public Twitter, and I have a screenshot of it, and I can't share it here because I'm on my phone. He took up for Sean Mays, who Sean Mays admitted on a public Twitter post that he's a pedophile. So Eric's taken up for pedophiles.
hold up.
yeah, sticky phone. That's funny. Bust a nut on their
Sean
phone.
Mays,
So there's some
Sean Mays is
weirdos
a
out there that
pedophile.
be doing that too.
He
Bust a nut
admitted it
on their
too.
phone. Weirdos. I hope he don't be doing that.
He admitted, even
Wow,
Sean
the way
Mays
you
even
talk,
admitted
I'm
out of
pretty
his own
sure he
mouth
do.
he's a pedophile. So
I just don't understand why he showed money so much lesbian porn.
Eric, I wouldn't be taken up for a proven
I don't know
pedophile. Just saying.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not getting involved. Just like with that prior shit, he was trying to like, oh yeah, come here, do this. Like, dude, like, bro, I don't even know you like that. But you're study trying to invite me to this stuff, dude.
Like Eric,
Why?
like he hates homosexuals, but he's all in for lesbian porn for some fucking reason. I don't get it.
What's up, Psyche Soap? What's happening, bro? Miss
Who
you
is
too,
this guy?
man.
He looks.
This one of my homeboys, Psyche Soap. He cool.
Oh, he must be new. But yeah, I'm not making it up, Mr. Money. He actually took up for a guy who admitted that he's a pedophile
Oh my
on a public Twitter post. His name is Sean Mays, for those who don't know.
I don't know who that is, but
If you want more information, go talk to Roar about that.
let me check this poll real quick because I haven't looked at this poll in so long. Let's see what people
vote. Got us wrapped up in this whole Eric talk.
Yeah.
Well, Eric's a joke. Like, you can't treat him seriously. He's an NPC.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I hate to put it like that, but it's true. He is a joke, dude.
Are y'all ready for the summer? The summer coming up? Father's Day coming up?
That's
well,
sad.
Summer's already here.
Pretty fucking sad, yo.
Nuh-uh. I thought summer's come June 20. Hold on, I got you.
We're already in June.
I didn't finish, boo-boo.
Oh.
Hold up.
I mean, school's out where I'm at, so it's obviously summer.
Nah. I'm gonna be technical.
What, June 21st?
Uh-huh.
June 21st. So we almost there. We're about a week away.
I'm talking about, because I'm trying to go to the beach, and I'm not. I've been talking about this forever. I'm going to the beach.
The pool's already open, so it pretty much means it's summer to me.
True. That's what I was thinking, because it's been so hot. So I'm like, okay, I want to, because I have not been swimming and nothing like that, and I just miss it so much. But I'm like, I'm not trying to rush it. It's not even summer yet, so
I want to see some hot babes in bikinis anyway. But anyways, hey, Mr. Money, did you see what I said on your community post about the heat waves are real?
You said what, bro?
I gave you a comment on one of your community tabs that you said the heat waves continue.
Oh, yeah, yep. I just looked at it, yep.
I gave you a comment, and you said, you ain't wrong.
It's even hot outside. It's even hot at night. I don't like it.
You know what's even worse, Mr. Money? Guess what? I had to work with a broken AC air conditioner today. I had to work with a broken AC, yeah. You know what I did when I was too hot? I sat in a freaking walk-in just to cool off.
Yeah, man. It was the heat indexes out here were past 100. We hit like 110 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Today we hit close to 100. So it was a slight calm down, but yeah, man, it's really bad, man, when it comes to the weather. It's been hot early. We even had one in May.
You like my profile pic too? I just changed it. I like this cosplay. I like to see.
Why are you so obsessed with these anime characters?
Huh?
Why are you so obsessed with these anime characters?
I'm not obsessed. If I wanted to, I could change my profile pic to Elmer Fudd.
I don't even know who that is.
Looney Tunes.
Oh.
It's rabbit season.
I'm laughing, but I'm laughing at Raven comment.
But yeah, I don't get what Eric's deal is. And you know what else? He threw Sifu under the bus, and he threw Cobra under the bus too. So it wasn't just you, Mr. Money. He threw Cobra, which shocks me because I thought, hey, Eric, you were getting along just fine with Cobra. Because you and Cobra have a lot in common. Y'all both can't be taken seriously. So, and you threw Elder under the bus because he's hanging with me. It's like, who the fuck cares? If they're hanging out with me, that's their choice. Oh, I don't want them hanging out with a whitey. A tidy whitey. I'm
confused about his shit. He be saying shit and then going back on shit. I think he just be having certain problems with people that he just can't admit
too.
Like,
to.
no, he doesn't like people hanging with me or hanging out with Dark Horse. It's like, dude, you're clearly obsessed with Dark Horse too because you talk about him all the fucking time. You talk about Brandon Anderson, who's hardly into the drama, and you talk shit about Antoine. You always talk about these people. You even bring up there was another guy he brings up too. He would talk about Anthony Hunter. Anthony Hunter hasn't even been talking about you. So
Yes, they're very good, Raven. They're excellent out here, bro.
oh, dude, deep dish pizzas. No, you need to put some stuffed crust on that shit.
I honestly think pizza is overrated.
I love pizza. I
like
mean,
I like hamburgers and sandwiches much better
You know
than
what
pizza.
else I like? I like biscotti and I like mozzarella sticks.
Biscotti?
Biscotti, yeah.
what about
Mhm.
subs? Do you like subs?
Yes, marinara subs.
It
I had
depends
a
on
good ass sub
it depends
today.
on it depends on what's on the sub and also the bread. What kind of bread is it?
How about chicken Alfredo?
It's all
That's
right with
my
me.
favorite.
It's all right with me. Yeah.
Carbonara, or not carbonara. Carbonara is another one I like. Carbonara.
I love banana peppers.
Me
Oh, I
too.
love banana peppers.
There's a lot of Italian dishes I like. Even the mafia eating Italian dishes, but they're expensive as fuck, bro.
I guess when it get hot, I kind of slow down my eating. Like when it get real hot like this, I don't know. I tend to slow down because I don't. I just hate. I hate feeling bloated and shit like
I
that.
I be
When you
wanting to
feel
order ice
bloated, you
cream
need
on
to stop
DoorDash, but
eating.
I be wanting to order ice cream on DoorDash, but I know when I get it, it's gonna be melted. So
Hey, Mr. Money.
Ah,
Mr. Money, did you watch Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Good, because one of the actors who passed away in that, like one of the actors who passed away this year, I actually watched Goodfellas in his honor, because
Hmm.
he also starred in I don't know who he played as in The Sopranos, but he played a role in it. I need to continue that series, Sopranos.
I haven't watched Sopranos, but I watched Goodfellas, and I really liked that movie. I liked it. It was good to me.
What about the Casino? The Casino was good too.
Well,
oh
yeah, I
yeah, I've
think I
seen
might
that
like
over and
Casino
over.
better, man. Only because I watched Casino more. I watched that movie like so many times. It's
One of
not
my
even.
favorite actors plays in that movie. If the guy who makes that funny accent,
Joe
yeah,
Pesci.
him.
Yeah, I like Casino. I mean, it's a pretty wild movie, but I do love that movie, man. I can't lie and say I don't.
I like that scene where those two guys meet in the middle of the Mojave Desert and they just sit there and talk and they're like, dude, I come out here and you're acting like a spectacle out of yourself on TV. Because apparently he had like a late night show or something and he makes himself look like a fool.
Yeah, you talking about Robert De Niro? Yeah,
Yeah, Robert De Niro, the guy that talks shit about Donald Trump.
yeah, I remember that part, and they was discussing because the shit started getting real, right? Shit started getting real as hell, and he was starting to get famous, but he wanted to keep him low key. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Another
damn
one,
that part.
another one you should watch, and this is very good. I watched this, and I actually like this one, The Godfather.
I never seen The Godfather. I never
Oh,
watched it.
come on, man! There's like two parts of that movie. I think, dude, part one is awesome. I actually enjoyed it.
I heard it was good. Like most people that I listen to that say they watched it, they say they really liked it. I
I
just
actually
haven't
like.
like. Is it on Netflix or something, or
Mm,
do I gotta buy the
Well,
DVD or something? Because I haven't seen it.
I watched Scarface too. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Or if you have a Stream Smart, I would buy yourself a Stream Smart as well
Hmm.
to watch that movie because I also watched Freddy versus Jason. on there as well. That was a good movie, Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, that's my movie.
I feel you, Raven.
I've watched Halloween, all the Halloween movies. I've
Yeah, I
watched all
seen
the
Freddy
Friday
vs.
the
Jason when it
13th
first
movies.
came out. Made me wish they would
I
have made
love
it
Freddy
number 2.
versus Jason. That's like one of my favorite scary movies. Freddy
I
versus
mean,
Jason.
didn't they make it look like it should have been a 2? You know, the way it ended?
No, you're right. It should
You know
I
what?
think
have the
it's
way he
stuff.
came out that water. Oh,
You
I
know
think
what?
it's some. I think it's some stuff involved with the studio and like behind the scenes things why
Freddy versus
there never was a second
Jason.
How
movie,
about Friday
and
the
especially
13th?
now with the lawsuit against the Friday the 13th franchise, so they can't really make any.
What?
They can't really make any new Jason movies at the moment, and I don't know if they ever will be able to again.
Wow. I mean, when was the last one? It's been a long time, I know.
That was like
2009.
2003.
The
Damn,
last
it's been that long?
Freddy vs. Jason was 2003.
Yeah, but there was one after that, the remake.
Oh,
I never
There was
seen that.
another movie I was into. Dang, what was this one? This movie was about a girl. It's called Firestarter. It was alright.
Hold on.
Firestarter is about a girl who screams, and every time she screams, there will be fire.
I seen that, man. I seen a preview of that. That movie totally reminded me of Carrie. The old Carries. That
Yeah,
totally reminded me of that.
but
But she was
Carrie,
like, wait,
the thing is, Carrie was based off of a Stephen King book.
I seen that Firestarter preview. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. Pay attention to what's going on today.
Another movie I liked, and Jackie Chan actually starred in this one.
What's
The
that?
Foreigner. The Foreigner.
Hero,
Mm-hmm.
are you a fan of the Scream franchise?
Yes, actually, I've watched a new Scream movie, and I actually enjoyed it.
The next Scream movie is gonna take place in New York.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, by the
Mm-hmm.
way, I was subbed to
What's
a
up, Psych?
director. Hold on, get this. So, I was subbed to a director, right? And he basically made a horror version of the Suicide Squad where it's Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers who go out and try to kill Pennywise the clown from It.
What?
He's
That sounds interesting.
that sounds crazy.
sounds like a horror version of Suicide Squad.
Who do you think is the
Okay.
better Pennywise?
Huh?
Who do you think is the better Pennywise?
The newer one?
You know, it killed it. There will never be another It.
The newer, I think
It
the
was
newer
scary.
Pennywise looks better, to be honest.
Well, you
What
did
up?
get the right
Okay.
man. That's cool.
All right. Let me just say this real quick. I gotta head to bed. I'm tired. I will see y'all next time.
Hey!
Peace.
Hey, Drea, hey!
Yes.
Don't go
Yes.
yet! I
Cause I'm
miss
trying
you!
to. Honey, I'm finna dip
You
up
better
here.
stop it. You give me some sugar. I miss you. I miss you! I miss you guys. You come over here, MK. You give me some sugar now, boy. You give me a hug.
Okay. I'm here. I'm still here, then.
I
I'm still
miss
here. Cause
you
you just
guys.
turned it up.
I'm about to cry because I miss you guys.
What's happening, Psyche? How you doing, man?
Psyche.
What it is, guys. Okay.
Hey, you know, speaking of
Enough of
that,
my
Okay,
intro
I will
shit.
be
Y'all keep
here
on
then.
talking. Y'all keep on talking.
speaking of that, I've actually watched all the Silent Hill movies. So,
I've only seen one Silent Hill movie.
I only know about the video game. I don't know too much about that, man.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I've actually seen the movies.
Hero, do
Honestly,
you watch Stranger Things?
I think the second one was better, but that's just my opinion.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
It kind of gives me a vibe of Stand By Me meets Creep Show.
That's what I think of it as. I mean,
That and the pyramid head. I'm not scared of those things. I actually seen, I've actually seen people actually cosplay as the pyramid heads. The only thing that's scary about them, and I don't know what their fetish is about this, they have a fetish for fucking these weird mannequin looking things. It's like they're trying to morph with them or something.
Pyramid head is like the cone heads. Remember the cone heads back in the day?
From the planet Remulac.
Remember the cone heads? That's throwback.
Oh, I miss Connie.
Pyramid heads are like butchers.
Connie was fine. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Oh yeah, woo!
I like your
that
avatar,
pyramid
by the
head
way.
motherfucker. I think he was kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like nowadays, like these newer movies don't really scare me for some odd reason. Like I laugh at the shit. But when Silent Hill, man, I don't know, man. That pyramid head motherfucker seemed kind of creepy, dude. You got a fucking pyramid on your head.
No, what's so scary about Silent Hill is freaking Robbie. I actually have his profile pic if I go back and find it.
Yeah, let's see that.
Why. I know why Brandy wants to go, because we're talking about scary movies, and you gotta go out. You gonna watch scary movies, aren't you?
Hey, what's
Right.
up, Elder?
Dre, are you a fan of scary movies, Dre?
Hey, Elder.
Why y'all messing with me?
We just messing with you.
I'm gonna mess with you.
I'm still up. And you know what? I'm gonna stay up.
Have y'all ever done
that? Okay.
You shy.
Have y'all ever done
I like
that?
Sarah.
Have y'all ever done that?
No.
That's why he
I
got
said, have
me
y'all ever
with
done
Freddy
that?
versus Jason. That's like one of my favorites.
That's a comedy
maybe
show.
my favorite.
That's a comedy show.
I know, right? Maybe
The
that's
one thing I hate about Freddy vs. Jason is how whenever somebody gets killed, their bodies like go flying. Like I always find that kind of funny.
The reason why is because it's the surest way to fucking die. That's all.
But you know what? At least it makes sense. It's two killers after you. How about when it's only one and you trip and fall? What are you doing?
Damn it, Elder!
Yeah, what's happening, y'all?
I hate
What's happening, Elder? What's up?
I hate your background. I hate your background, you shyster lawyer.
My background.
All that noise, boy. But I can hear you now.
Hush you.
Ooh, that is a strong in the face, baby, that you got right
now
there.
you know-
Seriously, kind. Ew. That looked like my
Now,
first girlfriend.
I'm not worried about minor entanglements like you anymore.
Of course not, Boomer.
Do you know why?
Why?
Oh, because I'm working on the script, man. I've reached the ascended master stage.
Oh shit!
I mean, right here at the end. I mean, literally.
Boomer 3000.
You could pick me up right now and set me down in the cave in the middle of the Himalayas, and I'd still be a happy motherfucker.
That's the best place.
Well,
to
damn.
be, actually, you know what I'm saying? Well, personally, I don't know about the rest of y'all. I mean, shit.
I think a lot of people have trouble being happy nowadays because of how tough and how messed up things is. And I think that's an important thing, to be happy with the things you do and building yourself. I feel like that's very hard nowadays, to find true happiness amongst yourself.
Because it's hard to even search within yourself when the entire culture is telling you you're the one that got to run around, doing all the posting on Instagram and TikTok in a vain attempt to get validation from strangers.
Yeah, and we didn't have all of that capture back then in the days. That was captured in your heart. I get it.
Oh, and Mr. Money, I forgot to mention too, because I'm about to head out of here.
Yeah,
Please,
okay.
Before you use the server, and I had to tell people this every time they use the server because they just don't want to do it. Can you look at the rules and regulations before continuing your use on the Discord server, so that way you know what I am expecting out of you? You know what I mean?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
will we have avatars and pictures like your
Yeah,
avatar picture? because
All
I
right.
like boobies.
It's not much. It's not much to look at. It's not that strict either. It's just people have a habit of going on my Discord server and not actually looking at my rules and regulations before continuing the use. I had
Oh,
We'll
that.
I
be
see.
good.
God
Yeah.
damn. Okay.
We'll be good. I swear.
That's
No
no
jump
fun. Why do you want to be
conclusion.
good? What?
Invade.
Who wants to follow rules and do what other people tell them to do? I always hate that.
Yeah. Break the rules, MK. Yeah, just break the rules and
You know
fuck the shit up.
you gotta have some type of self discipline, right, MK? Gotta have
No.
some
Self
discipline.
self discipline is for me, not for other people. I discipline myself on what I want to discipline
Oh,
myself on.
You know
But
you done
what?
changed your
No, he's not wrong.
picture.
He's not wrong though. He's not wrong. Cause it's called self-discipline. Get it?
But
Yeah,
you know
but
what?
I don't
Some
understand
people
how
only have
to do that.
self-discipline for certain people.
I discipline myself to give people a headache every time I open up my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I already
Yeah.
got it, bro.
Yeah.
I've been there,
I
done
also
that.
got this picture too, Mr. Money. This one's my favorite one.
I even give myself a headache, but I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
One too
Yeah.
again.
You need Tylenol PM there, MK. You need that because you'll be
Or
good.
some Midol.
Or you need some sugar
So,
from me. You
Elder,
better give me a
I'm
sugar.
having a
before I
deja
head
vu.
out, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Al, what is your thoughts about Eric throwing you and Cobra and Mr. Money under the bus?
I could care less. I just don't talk to him no more.
How is everybody with Arthur?
Damn, new shit.
I'm good with
Wow.
Arthur. It
I
was
don't know who that
Eric,
is.
The King of Lions?
the King of Lions.
The King of Liars?
My
Y'all know him
relationship
by his
with Arthur
government?
is
That's
good,
fucked up.
despite what you haters say.
I like King of Lions. I actually like some of his content he puts up. Now, do I agree with some of the stuff he says or does? No.
Of course, you're a human being. You have a right to not agree with any.
If I'm gonna be friends with somebody, I gotta agree with everything they say. Otherwise,
Stop!
we're just not gonna
Shut
make.
your lying ass up,
everything,
boy.
everything.
You
I
better
mean,
give me some sugar, boy.
what about 80% now? What about 80 or 90%?
No,
Okay,
75% rule.
there's
75%.
there's 5 things we can disagree on, and then
What is
nothing
that?
else.
What is that?
No, it's not specific. We can only disagree on just. There's no specific rules to what it has to be. It's just 5 things. We can't disagree on more than 5 things.
And that
Peace
is
out, hero.
peace.
It can be whatever.
Right.
Like anything, but as long as it's 5 things, right?
Yep.
Because if it's a lot, like that's when it turns fake.
It has to be political.
Like if it's a lot, like that's when it turns.
It has to be political. It has to be culture. It has to be ideals. And
Goddamn, dude, those are some of the toughest subjects, man. You know, those are some of the most controversial subjects,
On
like
wedge
religion.
issues. I get it. I mean, cause shit.
you have to adjust to my Gen Z mindset. Otherwise, how am I going to talk to you?
Have you ever met someone like that before that you had those problems or circumstances with?
Hmm.
I just want to know because I want to know your experience.
You might as well come out and say yeah with your ass.
Sure.
Exactly, motherfucker. I already know. Shit. Because it's like if you go over like 75%, if I disagree with your ass over 25%, we ain't homies no more. For real.
That's when it turns fake.
Leave a horse head in your bed and spank you in your sleep, nigga. No, I'm
Well,
just
it's certain morals and ideals that you might have as a person, and somebody might have an idea or something that you just think is completely wrong and terrible. So how can you? Why do I hear myself?
My bad. That's probably me.
How can you be cool? How can you be cool with somebody?
Oh,
okay,
shit. What's happening?
Uh-oh. But you know what? No, if you say, oh, now I hear it.
I
But
hope that
anyway,
ain't me.
if you say something, then no, it's not fake because at least you spoke on it. So nah, that ain't fake.
I just think, how can you be cool with somebody when you have they have something that you think is wrong, morally
No,
wrong, or
you
like they have an idea? How can you be cool with somebody like that? Just
you
because
don't have to.
it's their political opinion or whatever, but you think
You
it's
don't have
morally
to
wrong. How?
agree.
But how
You
do
don't
you
have
be
to
cool
agree
with?
with
How do you?
everything.
How? I guess
That's what
not,
I'm saying. Right? No, you don't have to agree with
but
everything somebody
when
say.
you believe when you believe something is right 100%, and somebody has a difference of opinion, how you gonna
I
combat
mean,
that?
I say at that point, if you at least spoke on it with that person, take it from there. But if you
Like,
didn't, then
if
that's
I'm
weird.
really
But
good
if you,
friends with, if I'm really good friends with somebody and they say
Mhm.
something that I don't like, I just
Mhm.
avoid conversation altogether.
I
Just
mean,
because.
you could.
I mean, that's a good way to go about it, cause then you won't get into confrontation, and it's okay to agree to disagree, and that's what helps you build more conversations in the future. Just it's okay to agree to
Mhm.
disagree, you know, may to build in the future and just keep talking, but I can understand, like, it depends on what it is, though. With me, it depends on what the issue really is. Like that's because there's so many issues out here to disagree upon, but it had to be something like really like okay, and I'd be like, all right, I don't even want to be bothered with it. Like, no, unless you want to debate, and ain't nothing wrong with that either. Shit, if you want
Money.
to.
Mr. Money, I disagree with you because you're a shyster lawyer. I hate you.
I disagree with you, Mr. Money AD, because you keep saying this and you keep saying that, and I don't like that shit, Mr. Money AD.
Oh,
I don't like you
We need
because
Brian back. What happened to
because
him?
because you like chocolate milk and I like strawberry milk. I hate you.
How dare you?
Yeah, this poopy
Strawberry
Now,
milk is
now,
superior to chocolate
now
milk.
you also have to consider other factors. Now, turd flinging monkey, he gets a lot of grief saying, "Oh, you support this person and that person. They say bad things." He said he adopted the 51% rule. Now, just as a general guide, if he agrees with over half of what you're saying on a subject, he'll generally say, "Yes, I agree with this man." Now, that don't mean they're in lockstep, but there's enough convergence to say, "Yeah, there are some things I can be on his side for."
Uh-huh.
So, besides, if someone's totally in agreement with you, that's not a friend. That's a robot or a clone.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that's
that's
what I want. What's wrong with that? I like robots. I like clones.
I disagree with you, Brandy.
so you like ass kissers. Like, I don't want no yes men or ass kissers.
what?
You know what I'm saying?
What I
I
was
just,
saying.
I just want somebody
Yeah.
who will like shine my shoes. Like,
What I was
Oh
saying
God.
was,
Well, fuck, you pay me, I'll shine your
oh
shoes. I don't give
Lord.
a fuck.
No, ain't that?
Yeah,
And you
I'll
know what?
shine I'll shine your shoes. I'll be your fucking personal valet. Just fucking pay me, baby.
You know what?
You
You
think
know
you
what?
think I'd be embarrassed to be somebody's personal servant if,
As a
if that was my
I hear
side
you,
hustle
Elder.
yo,
and I'm
as
stacking
much
cash?
as
Fuck
how
much
yeah.
much
as
would
you
you want
two
paid by the hour?
as much as you two get on each other every time I'm in the fucking live stream, UMK and you Seafood, that right there lets me know that there is hope between two that
You
have
know they love each
diametrically
other. They need to
opposed.
stop.
Oh, you give me such a trigger.
Well, I promise you
Oh,
that. I
Oh no,
promise you.
no,
I
no,
promise you, there's no hope. Cause like,
no, no,
yeah, there
no,
is.
Just
Oh,
no,
wait,
no,
just
no.
wait. It's gonna be
yes,
a
there
younger
is.
person than mysteriously, and they gonna be
Oh,
all
that
cool,
ain't even
and
close.
that person gonna be getting it. Yeah.
That'll
Now,
Okay.
be his
now,
grandkid.
I
Oh,
tolerate MK. I love my waifu. There's a big difference.
oh, ain't that just cute?
Oh,
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 what
by
is
the
there's a
way,
difference.
cute?
There's also a difference between love and lust.
Yes, there
Can
is.
I? Let
But
me say something.
What
oh,
is it?
sure.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is, if it's total disagreement, then just leave it alone. But if you
Mm-hmm.
can try to talk it out, you can try to talk it out. You know,
But that's
if
not.
somebody
But
says
that's all there
something,
is to talk. That's all there is to talk about. Things in the world
oh,
and everything. So what do you have to talk about with that person? Nothing. So why be friends with somebody where you can't see eye to eye on anything?
I
Because
mean,
sometimes you need to go out and find someone
That
with
sounds
a
like a good
viewpoint that
topic.
clashes with your own, so you can confirm if your own viewpoint is valid.
I never said be friends with somebody that you can't see eye to eye on anything. No, that sounds stupid. Why would you want to be friends with somebody if you can't see eye to eye on nothing? Period. Nah. I mean, at least one thing you should be able to see eye to eye
Because
on. If
otherwise,
you
you'll
can't
just
see
be
eye to
at
eye
each
on
other's
nothing,
throats.
then that
Have
Mhm.
y'all ever
sounds
had a friend who be?
ridiculous.
Have y'all ever had a friend who
But
be?
no, I mean, no. You should be able to see eye to eye on something. That's what makes you
Well,
click.
MK, I'll
That's
give
what
you an
should make you
example.
friends. So why are you friends then? How do you become friends? What does that
Yeah,
friends part come? What do you mean? How do you be
yeah,
friends? What is that? What is that?
yeah. Where is the value? Because that's the thing with a friend. You hang out with each other because you are providing a value for value relationship.
What if the
Hmm.
value
There's
is
no
image?
reason to have
If
a
you're not
friend if
clicking
both
on
of you are not
anything at
gaining from
all,
the encounter.
yeah,
A
that's
lot
what
of
I'm saying.
famous
I
people
mean,
get married just for money and business and stuff.
no. What I just
Well,
said
we know that
was
happens.
if you're not clicking on anything, how are you friends?
You're not. I guess you're
So
not.
how are we gonna skip to not clicking on anything to mirror? I mean, I don't know how that just happened. Like, let's just stay focused here. You just said that you're not clicking on anything, and we was talking about friends. So what a marriage? What is all of that?
I mean, I'm just talking about relationships in general and like
Well,
social
there is no
dynamics.
relationship if it's not friends. That comes. You have to click on something. I don't
Do
think
you
you
have a
can have a
relationship with
relationship
your
without.
enemies? Like, do you have any enemies? I think it's
I
good to
don't
keep
have
it.
a relationship with no enemies. I don't think
I
that
think
work
it.
like that.
I think it's good to keep a few enemies around.
Oh no, that's not me. You talk to them about that.
Why? Why, MK?
I don't know. I just see it as a benefit.
You know how they say. You know the saying: keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. You
Well,
know the saying.
I have no relationship with no enemies. No, please. It's people that I consider cool who get on my nerves. Why would
That's
I have any?
that's funny.
Please, no.
Well, they'll
Girl,
get on
you've been
your nerves in
talking
a good
about that for 5 years, and I still don't like you because of that shit. Because it's stupid. You my friend, but you stupid, and you should
way.
never do that ever again.
What about the people that keep long ass friends but don't know they really not their friends? And then like 10, 15 years down the road, they never see them or talk to them again because they never realized that they were their friends to begin with. What about that? Because I see that a lot too. And they'll be clicking up with these same ass motherfuckers like, that motherfucker ain't your friend. And they be believing all they lies and shit. Why the fuck you be listening to a lying motherfucker? That's something else that irritates me about people. But when somebody tell you the truth and how they really feel, you don't want to hear it. But when somebody lie to you and bullshit you, you all ears. That's a weak motherfucker to me. That's somebody
Well,
that's weak as
it
hell.
isn't. It isn't necessarily weak. It's that people have not been trained to think anymore, so they
Yeah,
don't recognize when they're being manipulated.
What's wrong
that's
with being
sad.
weak? What's wrong with being weak?
Oh, enlighten us, please.
I'm just asking. What's wrong with being weak?
No, you're the one. You're the one pushing us to the front. So
No,
back your way,
I'm
Junior.
asking you. I asked a question.
No, you are the one that switched the subject. So back your play.
No,
Why
we were
is
talking about
being
people.
weak an
You were talking
advantage?
about people.
I mean, if neither one of you motherfuckers is finna answer that, I will. Check it
Go
out.
I don't
ahead.
think there's anything wrong with somebody being weak or
I'll
someone
show
being.
you what I'll show you something wrong with being weak, and I'll show you what's right with being weak. You could be weak among the people that you do trust, but don't be weak among the people you don't.
Mhm.
That's
Very
it.
well
I think
said.
I like
Very
that.
society.
well said,
Now
brother.
that I like.
And
I
you know
like
I
what
that.
think.
else?
I think
And you know what
society
else?
used
You
to be.
gotta watch it because people prey on you when they think that you're weak. They
True
prey on you.
that. True
I
that.
think
They
the
will
government should
prey on
control
you,
everything.
Oh boy.
and that's
I think
never
there should be
cool.
people at the top who are in charge.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah.
listen how I say keyword think. They might think you're weak and prey on you.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares
What
if you're
up,
being?
Pac-Man?
Who cares if you're being controlled if you live in luxury or have nice things?
He
Well, if
said,
you
"Let
live
it
in
burn."
luxury,
Yeah.
then I doubt people prey on you if they think you're
Well,
weak. They should.
all I can say is, MK, they may be made of gold, but there's still fucking bars in a prison.
So
People
Yeah,
do that.
I see it like this, man. You know, on some people, certain people, shit. If you hold them too tight, they'll fucking slip away. Like shit. If you hold sand too tight, it'll slip through your fucking fingers, right? So no,
That's true.
you know. But that's for a different subject altogether. But as far as being vulnerable, if it's someone you do trust and you know that's someone you do trust, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, there's a lot to be said about that statement too, because you could be around somebody that you do motherfucking trust, and they'll turn around and just do the total opposite and do ill to you
seafood.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a troll thing. I'm just saying.
All right.
One day when you're not around or something, please don't like be in my personal space because like
Oh
I
my
don't even
god.
know where
Oh my
you are.
god.
I'm
I don't
like
even.
that.
I
I'm
don't
I
fine.
even
mean
know
There
where
is
you
something
when
up
you
live.
with you and seafood,
What the
honey.
fuck?
Right.
when
Oh, y'all give
when
each other
What
some
the fuck?
sugar,
Dude,
right?
I have no idea where you live.
I know,
I
but
have
I'm
no
saying
idea how to get in touch with you.
when
If
That's
you're
the
I
gone,
ever
last
see
thing on
you
my
two in
mind.
the same
I'm
room, you
saying
better give me some sugar,
I'm
boys.
saying
You
when
better
you're gone
hug
and
me.
when you're gone and
No.
passed away, don't be in my space. Like don't be around me like a ghost.
No, you gave yourself
Stop
that
that,
damn
MK.
Are
energy.
no
Don't you put that
guarantees
evil
there,
on him,
baby.
Ricky Bobby. Hold up.
I just might be unrestrained, and I'll be that little imp sitting on your shoulder for eternity, trying to
Okay,
spit your young ass out.
okay, but listen to this. I'm into some real occult stuff, so I know how to get rid of you.
Now you gonna know how to make them come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know how to make
Hmm.
him come, and I know how to make him leave.
You know how to get rid of me, but for some reason
Oh
I'm
no!
still here.
Oh god!
And
Oh shit!
there was no need to get gross, but dude, uh, uh, my mind will not even engage
Yeah, man.
in the visual of what sex with you would be like. So I don't even know why you're going there, you
Oh.
nasty ass motherfucker.
Mm.
God
I
damn.
did not mean it like that. You nasty.
I
It
know
would be.
that was me.
It
Oh
would.
my
That
god.
was
And,
me.
and people give me a hard time for having a waifu.
It would.
MK,
It
you
would.
a nasty motherfucker.
It would be
Period.
like the. It would be like the upside down on Stranger Things.
That's
What the
bad.
fuck is he talking
Oh
about?
I don't
man,
even know
just
what that is.
I didn't mean
oh
it
MK.
like
hell no!
that.
You don't want to know what that is, man. Fuck no.
That
No,
sound. I'm
we
like,
good.
what
We
the fuck
good,
is that?
man.
Is that like some Diana Ross type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Is
no! Like that.
that some Diana Ross type shit?
I did not mean it like that.
Sifu,
Yeah.
I've been thinking, Sifu. What if I did like some stuff with him? What if I did like some occult stuff and like I appeared in your dreams? Like I'm trying to get.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
oh,
y'all is
I'm trying.
really starting to go
I'm
oh
trying to
well
get in
now.
somebody's dreams, but I don't know who to.
Oh my
So
god,
it
what you
might just
down.
be
Freddy
Okay,
you.
Krueger?
Freddie. Okay, Freddy.
You want to play Freddy Krueger 3 Dream Warrior on my turf? Come get some, bitch. I'm a lucid dreaming master. You gonna get your ass handed to you so fast.
Oh.
You're gonna fall asleep and then wake up with a fucking migraine and a broke dick, wondering what the fuck happened to you.
Oh shit!
Gross.
With a broke D. With a broke D. God damn.
Oh
I'm gonna hurl it. I think I just hurled in my mask.
Yeah, man. Don't fuck with the ascended master on his home ground, baby.
MK.
Uh-huh. Look at that. Look at that. You got nothing to say.
I don't.
You're just sitting there looking stupid. Yeah, at least puff that blunt.
How you know I'm looking stupid? How you know I'm looking stupid? You can't see me. How I'm looking stupid? You can't see me.
Puff that blunt.
Maybe I don't even have. Maybe I don't.
Sometimes your stupidity is so profound it comes through on the audio.
Maybe I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh hell.
Maybe you're just delusional. Let's try that.
I am delusional, but I'm also aware of my delusion, so I like being delusional.
Well, we actually have something in common.
I like this associating from reality and people.
Because me and my waifu, that's part of a delusional relationship.
I consider
but I don't try to hide it.
I consider myself to be slightly manic.
Are y'all alright?
Us?
Yeah.
Stop this. Stop it.
Nah, this is normal. This is
normal. Me and C4 are gonna still be having problems in the next life. In the one after that.
Not.
How not?
He said he's gonna be on your side.
Because for now, you have already proven that you're incapable of operating on my level.
Well, if I was incapable of operating on your level, I wouldn't be here talking to you. So obviously, there's some point of convergence. And anyways, I wouldn't want to be on your level.
You're a bit incorrect again. This conversation continues because for now, I'm allowing it. Motherfucker, you don't run my life. You don't have no remote control that'll get me to shut up or fucking turn off. So you better
you
just
don't know what I got,
baby. Well, whatever you got, you better stop using it as an anal sex toy and use it as a tool.
I don't like tools. Tools are for old people who fix stuff.
So I see. So you're going to go into battle inadequate and keep losing.
No, robots are gonna lose. No, I don't need to go into battle when I can have computers go into battle for me. Computers can do everything.
We can fight on that side of the street too, baby.
I've
been doing computer programming since before you were born. What language you want to talk about? Fortran, COBOL, Basic, C++, Java, Perl?
How about
there we go.
What?
Mic drop.
You didn't even let me finish.
Unnecessary. You have no value here.
I have a lot of value. I think I have more value than you, and I think that's why you hate me so much. Because you know I'm better. Because you know in every which way I'm a better person than you.
Oh, here we go. See, we finally got him to go into troll mode. There we go.
No, it's not a troll. It's true. You know you will always be inferior to me. Like in what way will you ever be better than me? You know everything about you I can be better. So that's how I feel. Like I know when people are inferior to me, and so I just think you're inferior. I think you're inferior to a lot of people.
Well, I sure am. There are a lot of people that are better at me than a lot of things, but there are a lot of things where I have unique capabilities, and that's what I embrace. Embrace being me.
There's nothing.
And if you can't see it, that indicates a problem with your own perception of reality, not my interpretation of it.
There's
You want
nothing unique about you when there are
you want
8
to try
billion
again,
people on.
Junior? Come on
There's
now.
nothing. There's nothing
Goddamn, we
unique
were
about you
doing
when there are
good.
8 billion people on the planet.
We
So
were
somebody
doing
is
good
just
for a
like you
while,
somewhere.
but I'm just not impressed, man.
I don't need you to be impressed. I don't want you to be impressed. If you were impressed, that means I'd be doing the wrong thing.
No,
I don't want to
I can
appease
be
you.
impressed. I can be impressed even if I disagree with somebody.
I don't want you to be
But
impressed.
you
I want
are
you.
giving
I
me
want you to.
nothing.
I want you to
You are
be
giving me
embarrassed and feel
nothing to
guilt.
praise you over.
I want you to feel loathe. I want you to feel loathing when talking to me. Like I want your ears like to explode out of your head. Like
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
no, I never seen that movie.
Tell me about the fucking golf shoes.
Like I don't watch old people movies from the 90s, so
Boy, they got them classics, boy. Classics, dog. Yeah, check that shit out, man. So you could, you gotta check that shit out so you can see the difference, you know.
why? It's tons of movies that come out in the movie theaters every day. So why not go see a new movie? Why I gotta see an old one when it's new ones coming out all the time?
If you haven't seen this yet, MK, if you haven't seen this yet,
it is necessary.
Haven't seen this yet, MK, watch Top Gun Maverick.
I don't want to watch that. I don't.
Try that shit.
I don't care for. I don't care for action movies.
So how would you feel if somebody say I don't care about newer shit?
He watches rom-coms, y'all.
Yeah, I
don't
detest
watch
rom-coms
rom-coms because they're all the same.
I detest rom-coms. Does that make me evil?
It depends what rom-coms you have. There's certain ones you have.
It don't matter. No, I do not believe in the fallacy of romantic myth anymore. So that that make me evil?
That makes you,
Elder.
In my book, yes, that makes you evil.
Elder.
You're funny, man. Yes, dear.
Yes, Elder. Do you feel like the world is going to the right direction?
You must be talking about the goddamn
Elder. When you get in the nursing home, you better hope I don't ever work in a nursing home because if I pass Converge, you might be thrown onto the freeway or something.
I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I think you'll be like, hey, I know him. That's Elder. You'll be like, man,
he wouldn't even recognize me in real life, and that would be of a benefit to me. But I would know him. I would recognize him instantly.
I just asked Elder a question. Can I get the answer? Thank you.
Go ahead, because the poll kind of speaks for itself.
Do you think the world is faced into the right direction?
No, because today we just have a formless mass movement that's influenced by people that have no value, Instagram influencers, and celebrities that don't have enough brains to fill a fucking thimble. For some reason, we've elevated these people, and we think just because they're a professional liar and are able to pretend to be somebody while a camera's running, that makes them qualified to give us opinions that we must follow on every subject. Oh, well, double fuck y'all bitches.
I agree with that.
No, but
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
By me, not you.
I want to ask mysteriously the same question. Mysteriously?
Huh?
Do you the same question?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Do you think? Come on now, the same question.
Do I think society is going in a good place or a bad place?
Right.
Is that the question? I think it's going in a good place.
All right. Okay.
And what data points support your opinion?
No data points has to support my opinion. It's just the way that I see things.
No,
the way that I feel.
You gotta say why,
not the way it works. You can't just spout your mouth and say
Yes, I can.
X equals
Yes, I
4
can, and that's exactly what
without
I
a
do.
proof.
I
Come on now.
like today's values better than past values. So yes, I think today is a better day. So that's how I feel about it, and nobody's gonna change my mind on it. I like the
I
values
low
of
key was
today.
expecting that. I was expecting that from you.
Oh,
So
well, I did expect that last little snarky line right at the end.
What last little snarky
I'm
line?
not surprised at that.
What snarky line? You're worried about me having snarky lines. I have snarky lines with everybody. So get
I'm not
over it.
worried. I'm not worried about you, Junior. Come on, man.
My name's not Junior. I'm not a junior.
ah,
I don't have the same
What?
name as my dad, so I'm not a junior.
Well, how old are you?
Old enough.
No, you're not as old as me, so you're a fucking junior.
No, I'm a human being.
I thought you
Well, hell, the way you talk sometimes, even that is subject to debate. But let's
Uh-huh.
continue.
I thought you said Drea. I thought you said Drea. I'm like, what?
God damn it, MK. I done turned the corner on a lot of shit. You
How
don't
you turn the
realize
corner
who
on?
you
You don't
fucking
turn
with
the corner
now.
on nothing.
Like I said, I'm an ascended master. You ain't gonna knock me off my
You're
perch.
not an ascended master. You descended. You went down. You're down. You're way in hell.
I would prefer not, because if I go down, I'll be in the same territory as you.
No, I'm way
And
up in the
that's
sky. I'm
nasty.
way higher than you. I'm like better than you and everything and all like that. You know what I mean?
Well, you certainly are a legend in your own mind.
Oh my goodness.
Shall we continue? Motherfucker, I'm just getting started.
People like me in real life. You're just a hater.
You too.
People like you. That explains why you're broke, because you're bribing yourself to get friends.
How am I bribing myself?
Oh wait, whoa.
How am I bribing myself?
I'm over here instigating like
Ah,
an idiot.
jeez, motherfucker.
I am so instigating right now.
How are you? How are
That's
you
what we
instigating? I
kids
haven't
do.
heard you say anything for
I
a long
tried to
time.
stop it. How we just
I'm instigating the fuck out of this.
Well, look, y'all. It's coming up on 2:00 my time. It's like 2:00 in the morning. So
there you go. Cut your camera on. Thank you. Cause ain't nobody got their camera on, honey. I was the only one.
yeah,
There we go.
You would not.
There we go. Hey.
You would not get followers on TikTok.
I don't care about TikTok.
You don't care about TikTok because you
I might be
suck.
going there in the future, but you know, the way your slave masters run things, people with my philosophy are despised on TikTok. So why should I go there?
You shouldn't. We don't want you there.
No problem.
TikTok is for the
I don't want you here.
TikTok is for the crazy people that do weird stuff.
Well, bitch, I don't want you here, but it ain't my panel. What do you think of that shit?
Well, I think you're stupid, and I think you're jealous.
Another night.
Farming insults are the best he can do. At least if you're gonna insult me, try to have a little class. But
I don't.
Never
class?
Never mind. I know who
Who
I'm
needs
talking
class?
to.
Nobody cares about class
and
these
you
days.
are going in the opposite direction.
Nobody cares about class these days. That's why it's so good these days. Like everyone is so unclassy. It's awesome.
Ooh, Scotch is it?
Fucked up. You gotta have a little class in your life.
Is it?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have some class.
Scotch
You gotta have some type of standards and class.
You'll beat them with class.
Well, yeah.
If you stay cool and calm and collected, that beats it.
They don't like class these days. They like ratchet and ghetto. That's what they like. So.
Cool, calm, and collected beats it. I'm telling you.
MK is right about that. That's exactly what the
it
elites
depends
want,
on who.
because they want
It
you
depends on
confused and distracted.
Who cares? I let the
It
elites
depends
do
on
whatever
who.
they want.
Those
If they want to clone,
actually
if they want to
agree
clone
on
me,
something. Oh my fuck!
we don't
did
agree.
You just have a
We don't-
Boilermaker, Elder? Did you? Just
We don't
have
agree
a
on
Boilermaker?
anything. I believe Sifu is evil. I think I think he's a monster. I think he lives in the upside down, and that's just gonna be my opinion forever.
Is he a monster?
So
Yeah.
so MK, hey man, I really do want you to send me an email address because I got that story ready for you, man. I've written about life in your politically correct future.
I don't read books, dude.
Well, dude, yeah, you were bitching saying that I didn't understand you, and I wrote a story
I don't want you to
from your
understand me, though.
viewpoint
I
where
really
women
don't.
are superior.
Women are
Which
superior,
seems to be a
especially when
culture,
it comes to
which
people
seems to
like
be
you.
a culture that you want to embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm giving you
Why you
proof.
got? Why you think all these men are painting their fingernails and wearing dresses and all this stuff? Because they
Stop.
want to be like the
That ain't
superior
what
race.
that
They
ain't
want to be
what
like the
we're
superior
talking
race.
about.
Here we
But
go again.
stop trying to distract me.
I'm not. I'm just proving my point why women are superior. Because even men want to be women.
Same
So
old shit, dog.
You said you wanted women dominant in the future
yeah, I
months
do.
ago,
I
and
do.
I said I
absolutely
would
do.
write a story that would reflect your politically correct future. So now
No,
it's
you
here,
can't.
and all of a sudden you don't want to see it. What's the matter?
I mean,
Are
I'm
you
not.
are you going to
I
be
never
shocked?
said you.
Are
I
you?
never said you couldn't write your story.
Oh,
I never said you
shit.
couldn't.
And I said I wrote it with you in mind to show you.
Every fucking night, you two. Stop. God damn it.
No, I told you I wrote this in mind to show you my vision of your politically correct future.
Exactly. So
And
do your
now,
write your
but
vision.
now for some reason you don't even want to look at it.
You better.
Why did you
I didn't.
run your mouth
I
like
say
that?
good night. Yo,
Why
I
I
did
didn't
you
know
gotta
run
say
you.
your
good
mouth
I
like
night.
didn't.
that
I didn't
and
know you.
claim
Sugar.
I.
that you
I.
and claim that I didn't understand?
Ever
I
in
And
wasn't
then
aware you
give me
I
wanted me
went
to
out
sugar.
of
look
my
at it.
way
Shut up.
to
Damn it.
produce something that
Damn
showed
it.
I did.
You better.
And
I
now you
wasn't
don't
aware
want
you
to read
wanted
Blah,
it.
me to look
blah,
at it.
Mother,
blah, blah,
fuck
blah,
you.
blah,
I thought you was just gonna put the
blah,
book out
blah,
and then just gonna be
blah.
whatever.
You both gonna
I
give me
didn't know you
sugar.
wanted me to
Shut
look
up.
at it.
Stop it. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
kiss
publish
and we're
it,
gonna break up.
man,
Shut up.
I know you're gonna
I
publish it,
told
but
you
what does
no.
that have to
and
do with me?
I don't
because
wanna hear
you
it.
were the inspiration for it, and the people
Exactly.
that
Shut
inspire
up.
me to write, I give credit to.
Acknowledge me.
That's basically what I just did, though. You both stop that shit. Damn it. Be good and hug and give me some sugar. Your old Uncle Soap.
I don't need credit for everything I do.
God damn
So,
it. Yeah,
so I
you
really want.
do. Stop that shit.
Oh
I
well, then,
do.
okay. I'll just remove the references to you and keep marching. That subject is closed. Next.
All
Fine.
right, damn it. All right.
I like those
See
glasses,
how this little
people.
bitch
Those
is?
glasses
See,
are
you see how
sharp.
this little
So
bitch
you're
is?
mad because I won't read your book.
I'm not mad. I'm saying you made a huge point of saying I didn't understand, and I made a serious creative effort to show you that I did, and now you're like, oh, I don't care. Oh well,
If
fuck
I
you
saw
then.
what you wrote, I
Fuck
would
you.
probably find it
Fuck
ridiculous
you.
anyway. So what's
No.
the point?
Oh, see, you're not even gonna read it. You're gonna reject it. Double fuck you then. We
What's your
good.
problem? You need to
My
take a chill
problem. Oh,
pill. You
motherfucker.
need to
My
take a
Stop.
chill pill.
Oh shit, he finna go off on your ass. He finna go off. This might be going all night.
No, nobody's
Hey, I sound like Elder Glasses.
nobody's finna go off on nobody.
I hope we can be
I
fair. You
ain't
know
going
what?
off on nobody.
I don't know, because
I'm
he got
just
that look in his
disappointed,
eye.
MK, in your lack of intellectual honesty. But that's a standard, so I guess I should be used to it by now.
Go figure.
Upside down. Boy, you turned them
So
inside
so
out.
y'all, just so you know, the people that inspire me to write stories, they get everything that I write for free. Because like I said, without them there is no story. So just think, MK. See, you could have just kept quiet and gotten a hardcover autographed copy of the book from me, and then taken it out in the backyard and burned it, and send me pictures saying double fuck you.
I don't even have a
Now, see,
backyard.
wouldn't that been a much better revenge than just telling me to fuck off now. See,
I'm not
you short-sighted
Seafood.
motherfucker.
We're not the same. I'm not into your revenge or your this or that. I'm just here and I just like to talk to people and sometimes I talk very cruelly, but like I'm not into your like whole revenge thing. Like
But I was thinking, that symbolic burning will go right into your twisted paradigm of, semi-reality.
I don't even own a
And
lighter
you
to
and
burn
you would
things.
think by burning it, it would be like a voodoo ceremony.
I don't
to
even
stop
own a
the
lighter.
Oh,
You done got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I don't
beat
think it's
you.
stopping.
I'm gonna beat you too. Yeah.
Seafood done had like a whole cup.
Some scotch. Some
Seafood done
fucking
had way too
PBR
much.
40. Did his
He had
thing.
way
Like,
too much to drink.
fuck it.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No.
Oh
If I had
Lord,
been
that's the key
drinking,
words of
I'd be
I
ranting and
had.
screaming at you. Am I ranting and
I
screaming?
mean, I'm
No.
ranting and screaming at you.
I think you're. I
He got
think
the
you're
hood
intoxicated.
on, like he's
I think
ready.
you're under the influence.
He's like savage.
They should have a maximum drinking age of like 65 or something. Which I don't know how old you are, but
Oh my
Why? Why is it none of your business
Oh,
how old I
shoot.
am when I buy a bottle of booze?
because why is
It's
it
none of
anybody's?
your fucking
Why is
business.
it anybody's? Why they say 18 or that an 18-year-old can't drink? Because it's somebody's business.
Because
It's
that's
always
bureaucracy.
it's always going to be somebody's business. So if they say 65 can't drink, then 65 shouldn't be able to drink. So that's why it's my business.
Maybe our liquor stores would still be stocked up. If you
And
had
see, you can't give a reason. He just picked a number and said, fuck you.
Just
See,
saying.
No, I think that's inappropriate.
typical MK.
I think
That's
Y'all
why I
leave
can't
him
take you
alone.
seriously, man. God damn.
I don't want to be taken seriously.
It would be easier to navigate through the holes in Swiss cheese.
I never
you can
had
do
Swiss
that.
cheese with. I never had
Actually, it
Swiss
would be
cheese with holes
harder
in
to
it.
navigate through Swiss cheese. I can navigate through your arguments blindfolded and with fucking kitchen mitts on.
Oh, King.
Hey, you light
All
it
right,
up,
y'all.
you
We're
fucking
gonna have to give our
dragon.
outros because we coming up on
We
the
need to
3
go
hour
to
mark.
bed.
Man, and you
He need to
know,
stop drinking. He need to stop drinking. That's why he's so angry. He got that poison. He has poison in his bloodstream. That's the problem.
I can't
And
wait till
The
we
only
get
poison I see around
Oh
here
Lord.
is you.
We need to go to bed.
I can't wait till
I'm not the
Mysterious
poison. I'm
starts
the cure.
drinking because I know his ass gonna be drunk.
You're the poison. I'm the cure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. It's right. Exactly.
Okay, all right, calm down, y'all. Now, what's this I see in the
Nah,
background,
that's
Psyche?
two right there.
Okay, so my outro is going to be the intro to tomorrow's show. Did you know?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh damn, son, hair held on
I
crack.
got you, buddy.
Oh damn, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Shit!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, all the floor.
Damn!
Why is this your outro?
That was that KO punch. Then he knocked his own stuff out.
Oh my lord! Well, this give me time to get my business together.
Now that's bad when you knock yourself the fuck out.
Yeah. The power is really going up.
We've been up so long, y'all. I can't even believe it.
We got a carnival tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to it. Fuck it. I don't care if this happens to me.
Oh shit!
I don't care. I'm going.
How the fuck do you fall out of those fucking 5-point hard harnesses? How the fuck do you do that?
Oh my god. I fucked up. No, he gone, man. Oh shit.
Now I gotta admit, back in the day, there were some rides that scared the shit out of me.
That reminds me of
The one was called the Wild Mouth. It was essentially a one-man car on a roller coaster, and it didn't look like there was anything holding the cars in place.
Wow, that looks fun.
Oh man, that's
Oh, I
just
love
like the
this
Falling
one.
Star.
I love this
Oh,
one, man.
yeah.
You get the zero G effect. That one and the
that
pirate
ride.
ship that rocks back and forth does the same thing.
Yeah, that looks
Yes.
real good.
Yes, that ride's super fun. It wasn't that, but it was basically that. It did the same thing. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Well, damn, son, y'all are getting me excited. I just might add going to this year's county fair on the bucket list.
Yeah.
So I can ride the rides one more time.
Man, I miss those rides.
Oh shit, I should have showed you that.
What's going on?
Held off. They all fell off. Oh man. Oh man. Please don't ban money. Please don't ban money. Please don't.
What in the world?
Bunny.
Oh shit, he fighting a
They
rabbit.
fight.
Bunny beat down. Bunny
They
get here.
Oh shit. Damn. He beat your ass.
Oh, Peter Rabbit's going ham.
The bunny is
got
winning
fucked
though. The
up.
bunny is
That bunny beat your ass.
Oh, you got your ass knocked the fuck out.
Oh my god. Why did I show
Whoa.
Bitch, don't fuck with my eggs.
that? Pretty much,
It was
right?
Easter.
So tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock afternoon Central, in the bucket, carnival, going to the carnival, we're going on all sorts of rides, the butthole plucker, all of that shit.
That is it.
Peace, y'all.
Peace out, my man Psyche. Much
night,
love
Mr.
for coming through,
Psycho.
bro.
Good to see you, brother.
That bunny was winning though. That bunny was winning. That's crazy.
That was actually
Yeah.
entertaining.
Bunny, oh my god, I should have showed you that.
Damn, dude, you make me want to go to a carnival.
Yes.
Well,
You
it's
make me
happening.
want to do everything tomorrow.
It's the summertime. Go to the carnival. Fuck.
I want to. I want
Yeah.
to.
Funnel cakes and turkey legs, all that good shit. There goes
I want
Drew.
to have some fun.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Let's all have some fun this summer. We just now in the
Yeah.
beginning, right? This is the very beginning of it.
Yeah. It is.
So
Yeah.
we'll be looking at August and we'll be like, God damn, by the time August come around, we'll be like, shit, all this shit happened. Oh, what up, True Serm? I see True Serm in the chat. He said, Soap is the man. Get the likes up for my man AD. Much love, True Serm. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it.
You just reminded me. What the fuck?
It's getting late. I was just on my way out of here because we hit the 3-hour mark. So y'all can give y'all outros. Well, Psyche said that was his outro.
I
Is
did
there
mine.
anything else you want to say, Psyche, before we get out of here?
In the bucket, 4 p.m. Would like for y'all to at least just peek your head in and enjoy the rest of y'all night. All right. Then
Much
you
love,
give me
my
sugar,
man.
boy. You all give me sugar.
All right,
Just-
take it easy, brother.
Peace.
Oh, that sugar, boy. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Peace out, my man. Have a good one, bro.
All right.
All right. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh shoot! I thought I was going next in the town back instead of
Hold on. We have a guest.
who
Yo,
this?
yo, yo. I know you about to
Who
end,
that
but I
is?
just wanted
Hey,
to jump
Drew.
up in here and say what's up to everybody. And
What
yo,
up,
Hey.
bro?
hey, yo, if you like that Streets of Rage 4, pick up that Shredder's Revenge, my guy. Dude, it's bringing me back to them good old days. But I just wanted to say what's up, Money AD. What's up to Psyche Soap. What's up to Elder. I know that's Seafood. And Brianna, the queen, of course. I bow to the queen. And
Yeah, I
you
heard about
guys,
that, True. On the
Hey,
Switch, that new
Trump.
Shredder's Revenge. So have you played it?
bruh, I just played it now. It's like it like I said, it's taking me back to that era because if I'm trying to get a hold right now on a business level with Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and Microsoft, so they could come out with
Mm-hmm.
a super console of our own. Because right now the super console is only a Chinese product, and that's shameful. A Japanese I'll accept, but Chinese, it's like, come on, bruh. They can't be the only ones on the planet with this shit. It's like we need
I feel you.
an avenue for all the old school games, and it's like, there's no avenue for that. There's no avenue for
You
all the
shyster
old.
lawyer.
What's up, Soap? What's going on? No, I mean, I was just talking about a slight business venture in terms of getting that super council being an American product. So I'm trying to talk to some American companies right now, so I can make me some money and hopefully get us the old school arcade games. And from what I understand, the Super Council X is an overheating machine. So I think
Mm-hmm.
we Americans could do a little bit better in terms of conditioning the computer process. Although iodine is going to be kind of hard to get up because that is from a lot of that is produced from China and from India and things like that. So um, I'm trying to think of something, but we got to have these old school games that we are losing touch of. There's so much media that's being lost. But I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know you're getting ready to end. You did 3 hours. Hey, man, you guys rock so much. I
Thank
hit
you,
the like
man.
button.
Thank you.
You guys out there hit that like button. Like I said, King and Queen, you guys have a good night. Elder, you stay you. Psyche Soap, do your thing. And everyone else who joined up, you guys are awesome. And much love and peace
Thank
out,
you,
everyone.
brother.
Yeah, True.
Much
I'm gonna check
love.
that game out, True, because I heard
Check it
people
out.
talking about that. So now
Check
I
it out,
gotta
bruh.
check it out now.
Hey, if y'all trying to make some money out there in the gaming world, you guys need to hit up us millennials and us Gen Xers because we were the ones that were raised in the 90s and the early 2000s. So we are the market right now because we're getting the jobs and making the money, and money
Mm-hmm.
is tight right now. So if y'all want to make that shit, then y'all need to go with what works and stop with all that toxic masculinity bullshit and toxic femininity bullshit. I'm just gonna say it like this: if you a woman who could do it, do that shit. If you a man who could do it, do that shit. All that other bullshit in between, man, I ain't even trying to argue politics no more, bruh. That's just where I'm at. I'm just trying to like get my hustle on. If you with me, you with me. If you not, hey yo, I made a force be with you on that. Much love and positivity no matter what happens, you dig?
Much love, bro. I feel you on that tip, bro. Much love, True. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, bro.
Sounds
I'll see
good.
y'all later, man. I'm glad to be at least a part of the show a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I might jump on.
Yeah.
I'm like, get that motherfucking shit. Thanks a lot, bro.
Get that Shredder's Revenge, baby. I'm telling you.
Okay.
All
I'm
right, that was
I've
dope.
heard about that damn Struthers Revenge, mother. Yes, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, True. Thanks a lot. Okay, Drea, you can go next.
Okay. All right, I'm totally ready to go next. 'Cause I'm gonna head my butt to bed. Good night, all day. I will. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Hold up. My headphone fell out. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, my headphone fell out. But it was a great night. Good night. I'll see y'all next time. I had a good time chatting it up as usual, as always. See everybody next time. I hope the best for all of us. And let's all get some rest. It felt like the weekend, but it's the weekday, which is weird. But whatever.
Yeah.
It feel like the weekend, but whatever. Let's all get some rest tonight. We done had a good night, and let's handle our business as we should. But for now, good night, and see you next time. That's all I can say. It was a great time with everybody. All right, peace.
All right. Peace out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace. Okay, Elder. You got some good stuff for us before we get out of here tonight?
Oh hell yeah, man. So like I was saying, and MK found out to his regret, I am in the Ascended Master stage now. Here at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucking chill. I'm so fucking happy. Now I still got stuff to do on my bucket list, so I ain't gonna double tap myself today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today, okay? Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna do a video and tell everybody the medical update and how I turned the corner without even realizing it. So when I do the video, yes, that there will be another avatar change coming. Yeah, it's that serious.
I'll be on the lookout.
But seriously, man, it's like literally never been happier despite my digestive difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I understand. And that's actually pretty good to hear. That's a good thing. I'm happy to hear that.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been sick, so I've had a lot of time to think. Because I've been so sick, I haven't been even able to write scripts, and that's usually one of the things that helps me relax. It's like I've gotten a lot of ideas, but it's like I can't focus long enough to write them down. Dealing with digestive issues and pain tag teaming me. But I'm starting to move beyond that, and I'm coming back. And yeah, this may be my ride into the sunset, but it's gonna be fucking glorious.
Nah, I feel you though, Elder. And if you do, I will definitely check out that video to see the update. And I appreciate you coming through, Elder, and giving us your insight. I always appreciate that, man. And I hope you have a good one tonight. I know it's a Thursday. Well, it's Friday now. It's Friday night now.
Oh yeah, man. So now I'm gonna chill. Believe me, I'm gonna sleep most of the day tomorrow so I can hang out on Hidden's live stream tomorrow night. Because I haven't done a long haul there recently. And I'm feeling it. If I make sure to pace myself, I'll be able to hang out for an extended period. To my delight and to the consternation of my detractors.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you a lot, Seafood, for coming through tonight. I know it was hectic with MK. I know MK, but I appreciate it,
man. Oh, and before I go, now I've already said I'm in the Ascended Master stage. Now, have you ever wondered why the Master is smiling even though he's living in a cave?
Why?
Because way in the back, where there's already a fire and blankets, he has his waifu.
I feel you.
And with that, And with that, I'm gonna dip the hell out of here. Peace out, folks.
All right, thank you. Much love to you, Elder. And I'll definitely probably talk to you tomorrow. Much love, my man. And have a good one tonight. All right. Well, this was a random stream. This is pretty random. I know I pop up on Thursdays, but no topic. I ain't bring no topic today. I just wanted to do some random shit and see what happens. And hey, I enjoyed it. It's a little late, but good times, you know what I'm saying? And let me look at this poll real quick before I leave. So, because I asked people, I said, do you feel like the world is headed in the right direction? And 86% of people out of 22 votes said no. Damn. Damn. Golly. Whoa, whoa. It just lets you know how people really feel and how people really think. But you do have 14% of people who actually said that is fine. But hey, got me wondering and thinking. And after today, I actually thought of some new topics to come with in the future too, based off what happened today. But yeah, man. So a lot of people don't agree with that. Wow. I could definitely understand why 80-something% of people would say that. But maybe I'll say that topic for another day. So let me end this poll, because that was a good poll right there. Wow. But thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. It's your boy AD, and that's all day. You already know what's up. Thursday night, I'll probably be in hidden stuff tomorrow, seeing what's up with my mans and everybody else. Much love to y'all. And I hope y'all have a good one, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give me some rest tonight and drink on some water. Get my little frozen water. Drink on that. Take my butt to bed. All these high-ass temps. So, enjoy yourselves. And I'll see you guys later, okay? And, Are you? Are you on with you? Oh shit. He be hitting that dance all down the alley, don't he? He be hitting that shit. How you want me to? All right, y'all. Much love. Peace out.